Hey, whoa. Who's running the show?
I don't think I should fight. Me.
Okay. All right, guys. I'm letting beer take over from this point. I'm gonna start drinking.
Okay, I'm gonna.
Oh, my sides are so tender.
And all of your
Don't
genders
act like you haven't
changed.
started already.
Yay! Leslie becomes what?
Cassie becomes Casey.
All your just sex organs fall off.
Well, that is so strange. What's wrong with my voice?
There you are. Benzel?
Yeah, I'm here.
It's a bad Benzel impression. Firstly, you didn't burn anyone.
Oh yeah, that's true. I forgot.
Yeah, I'm here.
I was fucking your mother.
Okay,
No,
you didn't
that's
burn
not
anyone
Benzel.
successfully.
No. I'll
I'm just here listening to Lamat's genius.
No, that's probably the worst take.
All I can do is Russell. I can't do anyone else. Ready?
What the fuck? What the fuck was
Are those
that?
noises that he makes when he's in
That was really good. No,
Russell, are you gonna counter with a imitation of Carl?
fuck you.
Please do.
I'll save my acting ability for Gar.
Who's hosting the call?
I am, because
Lucas.
some piece
That's
of
why
shit
it's trash.
Frenchman never knows how to fucking hit call at 5:30.
Oh jeez.
You gotta be
Basically,
more specific.
Gotti.
if you guys are gonna start RP, and
I'm
I'm
sorry, I
gonna
just
keep
said
eating
that.
my garlic pasta.
People are hiccuping. Do you want me to host it or? I mean,
Well, I mean, if they have the hiccups, that's not going to help. You gotta hold your breath.
no, but I mean, I mean they're cutting out.
Well, if they want to cut themselves, that's their problem.
Oh.
And then no one's cutting out for me.
Well, I guess it's happening.
Oh, Matthew is online.
No one should join the Matt's call.
Benzel's now playing Kerbal Space Program.
See, like, what a piece of shit.
Hello.
Hello. Yeah.
What
no.
was the point of that?
The puns.
Well,
fuck those
the-
puns. You're here,
point-
aren't you?
The point is the connection's better now. It's not yellow.
Hi guys.
See, Benzel's in this one.
Yeah.
Why? What does that mean?
Oh, we're
Oh,
waiting
because
for
we
you.
were in a call and we're kind of waiting for you. Well, I like how Luke is just
Oh,
not
it's really
coming.
pissy. Yeah, well, he shouldn't have told stupid puns.
No, but I mean, I don't hear them. Well, then you should check out your ears. So- What's Edward say? C flat-footed. Now. I just need to open my... Oh, yeah. I'm going to look at my...
So like, are half the people in this call and half the people in the other call, or what?
I'm fi-
While we were waiting for you, Luke started telling puns. Matt said the call quality was bad. So
Yeah.
just refusing to come over here, I guess. So I think this is how it ends. I knew it would.
This is how it ends.
I'm not going back, so this is where I am now. Dude, the true test is to see. Luke keeps jumping in and then leaving, I think. Or I keep like... Fuck.
I know all the cool people are here, like Russell. Wait.
Wait, are you serious? We're split up?
Yeah, I don't know, man. I don't know why these guys are not coming here. Color quality is better. I'm a better host.
Went into their call to berate them and then came back to this. Oh my god! I'm leaving. I'm gonna go play D&D somewhere else.
Don't tempt me.
If you were here at 5:30, none of this would have happened.
I'm sorry, I broke it. It's all my fault. All
The
I
worst part
wanted-
is saying he was going to change over, and then I started yelling at
Wow, way to send Dad over to deal with your problems.
Dad. What do you mean, Dad? By the way, where's the others? Oh, there you are, buddy.
Oh, Ben.
I know I might have deleted something important with your shenanigans.
Hamilton's got a crazy snowstorm right now.
Oh yeah.
man.
Matt had to get his dad to solve his
Yeah.
problems.
Area.
Is it snowing in Barrie, Russ?
You betcha.
Cool.
Pretty massive snowstorm.
Yeah, we're supposed to get hit
See,
tonight.
if Carl's getting a snowstorm, he wants Russell to be getting a snowstorm too.
Well, he's the closest to me. That's why I asked him. So, Russell, if we get snowed in, me and you will stay on Skype together and survive.
There's no such thing as getting snowed in this country. It's all a normal day.
Ask Toronto when they call in the fucking army. Because they're retarded.
Yeah. 'Cause they
So is
want-
this why you guys wanted to start a new call?
Yeah.
So yeah, who's missing? Are we good?
Nobody.
All right, let's just go.
If we don't start right now, I'm leaving.
All right. I'm going to wait for Carl to leave, and then we can start.
Want to play Divinity? Let's play Ark. Now that Matt's in here.
yeah. Let's play Ark. Everybody loves Ark.
Great
All
game.
right, Drew, let's.
Let's do this.
Let's-
All right. So last time on D&D, the party, after trying to track down Gar, had Gar instead find them. Gar pleaded his way back into the grips and the graces of the party by offering up the location of what they were looking for, which was the location of the location of the Darlings' hideouts. Now, the party managed to find the hideout, but due to a triggered trap, the party decided to assault it head-on assault it in broad daylight. And things did not go as planned. As the Darlings had home field advantage, the events unfolded rather unfortunately for the party. No one died, but several injuries were taken. Meanwhile, they found out that Gar now harbors some sort of sinister power within him. The party had last left off discussing what to do in Gar in the safety confines of Thrindel's secret, I believe it's called Mere Hideout.
Yeah, Mere Hideaway.
And we're going to pick off there where the party was deciding the fate of their once respected paladin.
Well, why are you all looking at me? We should make merry. We should have drinks. We've escaped with our lives from a great battle.
I second that.
Yes. Are you old enough to drink, Anna?
Anna sort of just looks at Gar.
What? I didn't mean like that.
We've definitely drank together before. I didn't realize that this whole thing had affected your memory that badly.
Just
You remember
just
when we were
because you drank doesn't mean you were old enough.
See, still a good paladin guy.
Yes, that's right. I am the best paladin I've ever been.
I mean, I'm gonna try not to judge because I summon skeletons and I'm trying not to be judged. But you summoned a demon.
Really, they're pretty much the same thing.
I agree.
And as long as they're being used to further the goals of the party and also Arete, they're just instruments of our will.
But I mean, like the thing I summon is just like a bone puppet. Your thing is like an evil thing that wants to destroy us. But
Whoa.
I mean, all I'm saying is be careful, okay? Like they'll play tricks on you.
let's be honest. I know I've heard a little talk about turning Gar into the authorities like I'm some kind of criminal. I mean, none of us have clean hands in this party. We've traveled the countryside, dabbling in this and that. The authorities knew what kind of magic even Thrindle had done. He'd be hung.
Okay.
Are you threatening us?
While that may be true, Gar, I have not murdered anyone.
Well, I mean, how accurate is that?
Extremely accurate.
But you know, disabled people and let your comrades finish them, isn't that right?
I do not have control over the actions of my comrades.
That's quite right. So why judge each other?
Well, I mean, you can still talk about it.
All right, so I think we should just crack open some alcohol. Things are getting a little tense here.
Let's
That's
cracks
sure.
open some alcohol.
That's sure to make. I don't think it makes things better.
Oh, it does.
I don't know. My dad used to drink. Sometimes it would make him even angrier.
Well, that probably wasn't the alcohol. It's probably your mother.
What are you saying about my mother?
Boy.
Oh, let's not get into that.
No. What are you talking about, Mr. Paladin?
Oh, that's
Holy
neither
Man?
here nor there, Edward.
Edward, I don't pretend to know your family situation, but I can't imagine it was any better than mine.
Well, I don't know. How was your family, Gar? We never really heard about it.
Well, I'm glad that we survived this horrible ordeal rescuing people so that we could learn about Gar's family life. Unless there's anything else, I think that we should get back to the matter at hand.
Yes, we have a quest.
Are we
I guess
going-
that's true.
No, we have a job to do. You don't have anything.
Well,
Um,
I was really a centerpiece of finding them. They
Well,
are there, after all.
I might need a little bit of healing.
Still yet to be proven.
I am hurt,
All
As
of
you
us
can-
hurt.
as you can tell by the blood on my clothes.
There, Leslie, heal you.
I'm about half HP.
Thrindle, how long will this hideout last?
12 hours?
Well, I say we make good use of time and rest.
We need to come up with a plan. We can't take them all.
Yes,
We could
there-
waylay them outside the fortress.
We need to create some kind of distraction or diversion to draw the bulk of their force out of the fort. They'll be on high alert. We won't be able to sneak in again.
I think we can.
With magic, we could sneak in.
What if Thrindle and I go invisible and fly in? We can shade walk them out.
All right, now you're talking. I like that.
I can scout the area with clairvoyance to determine which building they're in. It may take a few days, but I can do it.
At first, I
Well,
was
with my assistance, we may be able to do so faster. I suggest we don't take longer than we have to.
Well, let's be
Brindle
honest.
nods.
They're sure to have dogs, and they'll be able to track us to nearby. I don't know if we can hide for multiple days.
well, we can shade walk 50 miles away. So,
Will they find us in here? They're in there.
They could lead the dogs, if they do have dogs and sufficient tracking abilities, they could of course track us to here. If they can't get into the case, but if they were to move it, we would become expelled from this extra dimensional space. There is a catch on the front of the chest to open so that we wouldn't become squished inside, but
Well, that is dangerous.
That's giving me a headache.
as long
Could
as
have
the
told
case
us
is-
that before we got in here.
it's completely safe. Gorgon designed the door.
you could pop out and we could move it inside some water.
That sounds Risky. What?
What?
If it sinks?
Yeah, that's not a good idea.
Shallow water.
Trindle, could water spill into this dimension if your case was submerged?
I do not believe so.
You don't sound
Only
too
the
sure.
people allowed and the items they carry cross past the portal.
If we could walk down a shallow stream and set it in the water, maybe hide it, obscure it in some reeds, dogs won't be able to find it.
Yes, I think we might just have a plan. If we can safely keep this place hidden and return to it often, we might just be able to lay low long enough to find the exact location, the hostages.
My question
then-
is, what does the party do while we're infiltrating? Do they create a distraction, or is it too dangerous? Will they be run down and killed?
They have horses.
So do our opponents. Personally, I think that it may be safer if only a few of us go. But on the same token, it means that if you run into danger, it will be very difficult to get you out again.
As long as we're able to drink my elixir of shade walking, if we are in danger, we can escape. However, that means we won't be able to save anyone should we use that.
No human has yet penetrated my veil of invisibility yet.
Love bugs.
You doubt yourself, Trindle. That will be your downfall.
Is that what you got from that?
Yeah, it's always the opposite of that thing. sweetheart.
Then why do you say yet?
Because he's realistic.
Because he knows
Anna
what'll
looks
happen one day.
confused.
Ever. They will. No human will ever penetrate my veil of invisibility.
What about now, Salt? No, it's getting better by the second.
What about like an other elf or something?
Wow, elves are a superior being.
He's got a point.
Really?
If it was a wizard like myself, well,
Once I find an elixir to change genders into elves,
I could.
Elf is not a
absolutely
gender.
uncover
Don't
an
fucking-
invisible.
don't tell me what gender I can and can't be.
I suppose we have a plan of attack then. Hopefully.
Very
they-
well. I have one casting of that I can use this evening. Drew, how far are we away from their stronghold?
20
you've
feet.
Gone about 20 feet away, hiding in plain sight. No, let me look up the range. Because you guys attacked them in the morning, eluded them in the afternoon, so I think about 6 miles.
Okay, so I have to get pretty close to cast this spell. So, yeah,
Wait,
maybe.
what's the walking pace of a...
Sorry, say that again.
Just give me a second. Movement. Because they had a chart in the old thing showing how far you could go per day. Actually, I
Yeah,
think
they
that's
haven't.
too
Pathfinder.
high.
It's 12 miles. You can travel in one day if you just walk at 30 feet.
So maybe somewhere like half to 2/3 or something.
Yeah, I'll go 6 miles.
Sounds good. Let me see here. It's like 6. I can.
Is this, this isn't the spell I thought it was, I guess. Clairvoyance or Claire. Oh, I think it's just you can do it with a crystal ball, and it's,
Thrindle is invisibility level 2 or level 1? Probably level 2, right? Yeah.
Too.
Oh, we lost Thrindle.
Yeah,
Wow.
this call quality's so much better.
It is.
Hey, let's go into 2 different calls again.
Yay,
It
let's go
doesn't cut
party.
out. It's just that he has a shit internet. He would have cut out before if it was you.
You guys should fight about it.
Yeah, I am.
I'll wait for the Christmas party. By the way, can I go out? You're back, Benzel. You're just kind of quiet. Can I go out and in this box really quickly? Am I able to leave it?
Yeah.
As
long as I allow you to leave.
Well, I can't do it today, but tomorrow I can actually negate aroma on the box and hide our scent from the dogs.
Well, I can go around and like with whoever has survival, we can go around and kind of obscure our tracks and that, which could help. For tonight, anyways.
I'll start producing negate aromas to keep from tracking dogs coming after us.
So will you let us do that, Drew? Obscure our tracks with survival?
Yep.
What a stinking Jew.
At 22 on my check.
Okay. Yeah, you did. I think, didn't you do something like that as you camped?
I might have.
You bet we did.
Either way, you're covered. So you guys departing from the hideout?
No, I think we're gonna do our scrying now, right?
Yeah, like Benzel has one clairvoyance left.
I thought he said he didn't have the range.
Well, I don't.
Yeah. I don't think.
I mean, I could.
Okay.
Oh, you're leaving.
I don't have the range, but I could get close and cast it.
Well, that's up to you then. If you basically, okay. So what I was thinking was like, if how many invisibilities do we have if you guys kind of like go ape on them?
Because remember, you haven't rested yet. So
We might want to rest.
Yeah, well, I mean, I'd have to prepare to.
Right, so that's why we're kind of talking about it, because we have to do so ahead of time.
Yeah, I can do up to 6. I would like someone else to shoulder some. Well, now Leslie needs to prepare his alchemical allocations for shade walking. He needs at least 2 of those. Are there any other spells that you need specifically?
So
Leslie?
I was okay. Carl.
He's too busy gaming.
Did he not? Okay. Well, until he comes back, I guess. I was thinking like to assist with like the clairvoyance or whatever. If someone can use invisibility on me, I can fly and also use witness. Like I can look through someone's eyes, and I can also use detect thoughts and just like fly around and try to detect everyone's thoughts and see if I can find out.
I don't have. I've gotten invisibility, but I don't have fly prepared today, so.
Right. No, I don't mean right now. I don't have any spells left at all. So.
Oh, okay.
No, I mean tomorrow.
That's fine.
I just mean ahead of time.
Yeah, you know what? I'm thinking just because of the distance away and like we've already been damaged. Then
don't worry about it.
Yeah, just write off this clairvoyance for today and just start.
I'm talking about tomorrow. Like if you guys can just prepare like 1 extra invisibility for me, that'll give me the ability to hopefully assist in our finding where the hostages are situation.
Okay.
Hey, Carl's back. Benzel, you're gonna ask him a question.
What other spells did you need that were 2nd level? You needed to prepare 2 alchemical allocations. Was there anything else that you specifically needed? There isn't really anything else.
Only invisibility. I'm going to prepare 3 alchemical allocations because I have a potion of cure light. And level 1s, I've got 2 negate aroma, a monkey fish, and 3 cure light.
So really, we really only need to prepare invisibility for the people who really need to get close.
Yeah. So if Anna's like if this is the
tomorrow we're doing the scrying.
No, just the scrying.
No, this is just the scrying. So I need to get close. Anna needs to get close. I think that's it, really.
Okay. So produce just 2 for
yeah.
one
If you want to prepare an invisibility for Anna.
If I give you one, would you be able to use a different spell? You know what I mean? Would it be
I'll prepare invisibilities as well, but it'll just help if you prepare one for her for the start.
And I'm gonna send you guys with negate aromas.
Well, we don't need it. We use survival to. Well, I mean, I get it. Won't hurt, I suppose,
How can
but
survival stop a bloodhound scent?
I don't know.
Well,
GM
you
said we
could
did.
walk back on your trail and make loops and stuff like that. But
Piss on it.
Just take a fucking negate aroma.
anyways,
I want to use my niche stuff, you dicks.
Okay.
I'm just joking. I'm not actually.
It doesn't work.
Yes, it does. That's all it's for.
I guess I won't prepare to dispel magic then.
So I guess we're resting, Drew. I think that it's just. I mean, I've already prepared what I'm going to prepare for tomorrow.
Yeah, I'm just doing my preparations, but I think we're pretty well good to go.
Anything else from anyone else?
I'm just gonna type RP at Gar. We'll see if he's here.
You guys missed your chance.
You guys.
Everyone was like, "Oh, we're going to confront Gar," and then it's like, ask him what his.
I don't know what I can do to help, but I'll do what I can.
Kind of dodge to the background. So you're going in the morning?
Yeah.
So are the others just going to basically stay behind? Is that what? Or are they going to
That's
at
my
least come?
vote. I don't know.
Yeah. Are you guys
Nobody-
okay with that? Because
It does-
what we'll do is we'll just go and do our scrying in that, and then we'll come back. How about that?
No.
What I'll even do, I'll prepare 2 extended mirror hideaways, so you don't even have to
Leave.
camp outside like the peasants you are.
You're a dick.
Oh,
Me
okay.
and Sveltner are gonna sneak off and do our own thing for the day.
All
We're
right.
gonna
No,
try to
Seld
break
was
in.
staying right beside guard.
Is there anybody that needs help? Because I don't have nothing to do.
I'm sensing some judgment from you, Thrindur. Like you're on some kind of lawful good high horse.
I thought that you were still serving Arete, or you changed your mind.
No,
on that.
absolutely.
Oh, okay.
Isn't Torete law?
I also thought you were being kind to Edward, but apparently that stopped as well. Sorry.
I haven't been unkind to Edward.
I'm pretty sure like 2 hours ago you called him his son, your son.
Yeah, I guess that's true. But then he insulted my mother.
Yeah, I know.
Edward. Understanding. Should open up to the party.
I mean, I am. I think they know more about me than they know about you.
Yeah,
I've
but
been
he's
a
never
part
lied
of
to
the
us.
party longer.
What?
But, never mind. We're getting off track here.
Okay, I think I'm good to go.
Perfect. All right, it's nighttime. Is there any party actions that people want to take while others are sleeping?
I don't know. I think Sveltna and Sveltna and Leslie wanted to.
Oh, I was only
Get up to
joking
some-
about that.
Oh no nocturnal activities. Okay.
Well, yeah. Do you
No,
want to?
Sultan is going to be
Bishop.
sleeping with Gar. And he's going to be manacled all night.
Oh my.
Oh yeah,
That sounds sexy.
that's.
Can Leslie join in?
No.
With the revelation.
She's like, he's sleeping on his side, all like manacled up, and she's like kind of spooning him from behind with her hand under his head and pillow, but in her hand she's got her chakram, and she's just sleeping.
I
Fucking
refuse
armor.
to wear manacles.
Well, too bad.
You don't have a choice.
Wouldn't we have to roll CMDs if you didn't have a choice? CMDs.
Well, he's already been
Be
manacled.
sure to not
He was
try to
already
break free,
manacled.
Gar, or you may turn into some type of animal you may not wish to live as.
Lot of threats there. Goody good.
Threats. I, Thrindur, do not make threats. Simply telling you how it is, Gar.
If you want to play it that way, Thrindur, you go ahead and play it that way. You'll find out what happens.
I
What
might
the
end up
hell?
with an arrow in my neck, I suppose.
Oh, no, I don't make threats. Of course not.
That felt like a threat.
All right, so let's.
Are we sure
Can
Gar is
we
in
fly
possess?
all the way there? Probably not. We'll have to get close, I guess.
Yeah, relatively close.
And I won't be able to cast my spell from the air. I'll have to do it from the ground. So.
What was that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Are you talking about that?
Who's a Power Ranger? Who's a Power Ranger? I want to spank me a Power Ranger.
Yeah, just picture like Lamat's mom's and like
No.
the pink Power Ranger.
No,
I'd just
he's-
like, "Oh,
no,
I'm
no.
Power Ranger."
No, it's not Lamat's parents. It'd be like, yes, the Power Ranger.
Yeah, no,
Kiss me,
he's
the Power Ranger.
no, he's realized that the Power Rangers movie is on Netflix.
I got really excited. Anyways, let's stay on target.
I didn't know.
You guys
Gar.
going back to the compound?
You don't want to talk to me?
Yes.
I'm not-
Okay.
So once we get within a fair, I don't know, a moderate
Wait,
distance,
First, who's
Uh-huh.
staying behind with me?
we
Gar?
will cast invisibility on
Edward.
myself, and Anna will drink Leslie's extract of invisibility. And then we'll fly in. I can't cast from the air. I'll have to like fly into some obscurity, some bushes or something, and I will cast my spell from there.
All right, anything I can
So
do to help?
you're doing clairvoyance on the compound of Constance, correct?
It works from 640 feet away. Was that the question?
you
Sorry, I'm
sure
not hearing
For
everything.
clairvoyance?
Pardon me. Say it again.
For clairvoyance?
640 feet. Yeah. 400 feet plus 40 feet per level.
Oh yes. Okay. Sorry, I misread the range on that. Okay. So sitting outside of the compound, you're shocked to see this. So as you look over the compound, the only thing you can see is a girl. Can you hear and see, or just see?
Leslie changes genders.
I will use vision instead of hearing. And
Okay.
yeah, I'll try to hit the I guess I'll start outside and then try to hit the buildings.
So you're looking inside buildings.
Yeah.
Actually,
Well, we're
Feldner
trying to find
probably
where the
would've-
prisoners are, right?
Feldner
Yeah.
probably would have told you to focus this building first.
Okay.
Sorry, say that again. I can't hear.
Yeah, it's because the call quality's so good. Feldner
Fuck
would have told
you.
you to focus this building first.
Okay.
Like
Alright.
back when you were
Somebody
saying
heard about
go
it.
and start using
Can
clair-
you see anything, Thurindle?
Just a moment.
Svelma's about as well written as a fucking battle right character.
What the hell?
Okay.
Well, you're really specific
Let me
on-
zoom out here. I do not see anything.
I'll have to throw you down a token.
Shift it, click maybe.
I think it's a
no,
pretty
it's
small
just
map.
black.
Yeah, hold on 1 second. Fuck. Think, Drew, think.
Tits.
An aqueous orb. Token layer. Emits light. Let's just make this quick so all player has sight. All players see light. And Thurindle. What is your name there, Thurindle? I can't. Controlled by. Oh, there it is. I'm typing it into name. Can you see now?
I'm still looking around. I saw a ping. I do not see. Let me refresh real quick and see if that does it. Should just work without needing to refresh, but
Here, I'm going to throw Beard on there too because he's responsible. Beard, can you see?
Yes.
Okay, so it is him. So Thurindo, I'll get Beard to move it around, but I'll describe what you're seeing. As you pan inside what looks like an old bank vault, you can see that there's a room in here with a bed. There's bookshelves to the north of the room that have paper scattered and strewn about the floor. This room's got some nice decorations and old curtains. There's a rocking chair in this corner here. It looks like this room has been abandoned in a hurry. Am I? Hello?
Hi, I'm missing most of what's being
Literally,
said.
no one cares.
That's unfortunate.
So do you want me to list that again, or do you?
I think I'm gonna try to do some troubleshooting because everyone else is hearing everything fine. I'm assuming.
Yeah.
Yeah. So let me just try and figure this out. I'll be back in a minute. Beard, maybe switch to Beard for the time being.
What are you doing, Beard?
I guess while Thurindle does that, Anna drinks the invisibility elixir, casts fly on herself, and flies over the compound. And I'll just use my human eyes first to see what I see.
Okay.
Yeah, I see that thing you wanted us to see.
Yes.
I did it.
So as you're flying around, you notice that the body of both the horse and the man that Gar slayed are still on the battlefield, lying there rather unceremoniously with their wounds. Or, well, like dead, of course. There's actually vultures circling around and picking at them.
Okay.
They don't seem to notice you as you fly by invisibly. They seem pretty preoccupied with their easy meal.
Okay. I suppose just for consistency, Anna's also casting status on, I don't know, Sveltna, and then detect thoughts while she flies over the compound. So if there's any like thinking people down there,
you see this girl walking around holding a basket of vegetables, and she's leading a horse, which has also got saddlebags that appear full.
Come on, there's even more of them.
She's shouting, "Hello? Hello, for Christ's sakes!"
Okay. I guess she gets the will save for detect thoughts.
15.
Nope.
Okay. She is an intelligent thinking creature. Her intelligence score is 11.
Okay.
And
yeah, and then surface thoughts.
she says, the fucking traps on this ladder. And you can see her like fidgeting around with something. She goes, stay here. Stay here. I'm going to find out what's going on. Hello? Hello? Pa? 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 Hello?
Just from looking around, like, can Anna see anything different or like out of place compared to the first time we came here?
No, it looks the same. Oh, I forgot this. There's another dead guy down here. The one that did a nosedive off the building. But no, it looks like you didn't really get a good look at the town because I don't think Anna made it beyond the gate.
No, not really.
It appears to be a ghost town. Before, like, you saw all sorts of people running along the rooftops. This is the only moving person.
Well, Anna will wait. What? So she's like going into buildings and looking around and stuff.
So you first intercepted her when she was up here. It looks like she went straight over to this ladder, disarmed a trap, and she says, "Oh, where's the friggin' lever for this goddamn door?"
I only have like 5 minutes of flying, so when she starts trying to open up the door, Anna will. She probably won't look up. I hope she does. What does she have for weapons? Does she have a gun? She has a basket.
Let me look. Yeah, right now
she conveniently left it on her horse, so I can fucking.
1 second, please. I got to go into this. Perception check.
Okay.
You don't notice any visible weapons. You think you can
all of
safely...
her weapons are invisible.
Yeah. You can safely guess just from the distance and everything else. You don't think she's carrying any sort of large weapon. As for light weapons, you have no idea.
Well, it will break the invisibility, but I mean, it doesn't look like anybody's here. It's a little bit risky, but Anna's going to cast her or use her slumber hex on this lady. So she gets another save. I hope it's her bad save.
11.
So she falls
Falls
asleep.
asleep.
However, it's only for a couple of seconds. So Anna flies down from above, now visible. I imagine it spooks the horse a little bit. And
no, the horse is pretty content.
okay, cool. From seeing like flying ladies. Okay,
Well, the horse seems preoccupied.
cool.
Now keep in mind stuff that targets people, although I'm not sure about sleep, but usually AoEs will take out invisibility.
No, it did. That's why.
Yeah, okay, all right.
And then while she's asleep on the ground, then I will cast Deep Slumber on her. So put her double asleep.
Okay.
So she gets another will save.
Nat 1.
Well,
She's out.
she's asleep forever. So now Anna will you know what? Anna's gonna walk over to the horse and like talk to it and try to, I don't know if you want me to RP this. I want the horse to be my friend now.
Okay. What do you
You're
say to
mine.
the horse?
You're my horse now. So I will approach and say,
Do you have oats?
uh,
Lamat will
may-
not be voicing the horse.
Okay.
I'm a friend of your master. What's your name?
He says, no name.
All right, no name.
They
We're going
call
to
me
help.
Bronze.
Okay. Bronze, we're going to get your mistress out of here if you can help me pick her up. I'll do handle animal, I guess.
Okay.
I got that one.
You spook the horse talking to it, and it starts taking off.
I don't know who you are.
God damn it. Well,
It whinnies as you hear a click. All of a sudden, a grenade rolls out.
oh, fuck. So Anna will scoop the woman up in her arms and try to fly up and away.
Oh, jeez.
So you
The
hear a
horse is just gonna
bang as the
explode.
horse starts panicking. Oh, it's not dead. That wasn't enough to kill it, and it passes
Well.
like save.
That's fine. Anna picks up this woman and is gonna. Why
There's
Because-
vegetables spilt everywhere.
this happens sometimes? My fucking roll 20 just reloads randomly. Or did you change pages?
Nope.
Weird. I don't know why that happens.
I didn't change pages.
anyways, and Anna will.
Oh no, I changed me pages by accident there.
Still, that's weird. Anna scoops up the woman and then flies back to where Thurindle and everybody else is. She's asleep for an hour, so plus you got that one. I don't know if that'll.
Yeah, I'll let you do it.
Yeah.
Okay. So
Unfortunate-
I'm back, and I can hear.
And no
Okay.
one cares.
So you can show
so
that
Rindle,
interior, I guess.
looking around in the bank, you find an area which looks like a bed chamber. So it looks well kept, except for it looks like people packed in a hurry. Here, I'm actually just going to take you to that page because there was originally stuff there. But I decided what they do is probably flee. So Thrindle, can you see that?
Yep.
Okay, so in that room is a bed chamber well kept. There is a bed. It is not made. It looks like it was left in a hurry, as well as a rocking chair in the corner of the room. As you pan around the location, I'm going to move you kind of around here. Actually, I might as well just turn off the dynamic lighting if there's no combat here. There was, but now there's not. Dynamic lighting. Okay.
What could have been?
Yeah, what could have been. So this area here looks like a preserves room, but a lot of the stuff looks like it was emptied in haste. And there's 2 empty jail cells to the bottom left and bottom right,
Well,
in
that's
what
not a
used to
good
be the bank vault.
Do the cells look as if they've been like used recent? Like
Yes.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah, like even one of the thunder buckets is still
Yeah.
not clean.
Overflowing.
I
Okay.
wouldn't say overflowing, but it's been used.
Okay. Okay, that's a good start. Could we go back to the other map? Oh, I mean, I'll of course take this spell to its full duration, so 6 minutes. So if anything happens within that time,
Scanning the other buildings.
Well, no, it's really I can't really move it.
Nah.
Yeah, the sensor doesn't go anywhere.
Yeah, it doesn't go anywhere. So I can do it within different buildings.
Yeah, the
but
other
multiple
buildings have nothing.
multiple castings is what I'm
I
saying.
mean, to prevent Thorindel from doing, how long does it take you to, or how long is the duration of one of your?
It lasts 6 minutes. It takes 10 minutes to cast.
So I would probably be back with that girl because I can only fly for 6 minutes before. Yeah, but before you cast all of them, so that Anna could
absolutely.
Tell it. So yeah, Anna would definitely tell you and be like, "Hey, I found this girl wandering around. She was trying to access several of the buildings, and it looks like they abandoned it."
Very interesting.
What
I saw was abandoned as well.
I can see what I can find from her, but we should also try to find her if possible.
Thorindel. I don't. Well, I've got rope. I guess we could use that. Use my manacles on Gar. Could you put an X or something on the building that I scried on? Or ping it and I'll put an X on it?
There you go.
Okay. So that was... Yes. All right. So I think I'll use my second casting on this building here.
I'm going to tell you right now, none of the other buildings had anything in them.
Okay. So at this point, I guess the... How long does the woman sleep for?
An hour.
Oh,
60
okay.
minutes, 60 minutes.
So I don't have that much casting, so we could probably get her pretty well back to camp before she comes to, I would think.
Yeah.
I can cast Mount if necessary.
And then before she wakes up, I will do the Dreamweaver thing on her. So first, so step 1, I will go into her memories with Dream Thief, so she gets a will save.
Okay. Oop, that was a grenade damage.
She explodes.
13.
Well, she fails. So it's Speak with Dead, but in her dreaming thoughts. So question 1 I will ask is why were they taking these people?
To make money for Grandpa's medicine.
I'm confused
Fuck
already. Well, and the other thing is, keep in mind, and this is also for Drew. Again, so she can try to the questions don't have, or the answers don't have to be direct. They can be kind of like difficult.
Yes or no.
Especially if she would have resisted in life.
So, sorry, why were you taking people? I guess is the question.
Yeah.
She said we were taking people because that's what Greg told us to do.
It's nothing to do with Grandpa's medicine.
Yeah, ignore that.
Some bitch. I guess question 2 will be, where would they have gone if
I know she knows.
Stuff. Oh, we'll try.
She says,
where would they have gone?
Oh, where we've been hiding for generations.
There you go.
Son of a bitch. Where have you been hiding for generations? Bitch.
She says the Northwest is all ours. The Darlings have been riding here for generations.
Well, that helps.
Was that all the questions you could ask?
Yeah.
Well, it is possible I should be able to track them. There was a large number of them, after all.
Certainly. Here, I just want one more thing, see if I did prepare thoughts today. I don't think I did. So the other thing I will do before she wakes up. Fuck, I didn't prepare.
Grab her boob and say honk.
God damn it. I did not think that we would be interrogating someone. I didn't prepare any of my interrogation spells.
Let's keep her hostage. No big whoop.
Yeah, I can do it.
Then
later.
Gar will kill her after.
Oh yeah, we got lots of time. We can bring her back and tie her up, and then if I'm given some time to prepare new spells, I can make her our best friend.
Very well. We shall return to the Mirror Hideaway.
Okay, you guys return to the Mirror Hideaway with a person in tow.
Les is rubbing up on Edward when you guys get back.
What are you? And he's complaining. Leave me alone. I don't like you.
Les is drinking.
So we have bad news, everyone. It looks like they left with the hostages.
What a metagaming piece of shit.
What the hell? What do you mean? It was empty?
The compound was deserted. We found this one wandering around. I've already gone into her mind and try to find more information. The only thing I can gather is that the Northwest is theirs. They took them to another one of the Darlings' hideaways.
Huh.
I believe I should be able to track them.
It is.
And it's not metagaming, Carl. These people are guerrilla fighters for generations.
It is surprising.
Yeah, right. Give away a compound like that after just destroying some enemies like so bad that no one would ever come.
I mean, what we could do is, if they didn't expect us to come back, we might have just trashed the place. That leaves them one less place to be.
Gar will do it.
It is not in the elven manner to destroy another's home.
I mean, we could at least remove the traps and stuff. I don't know.
It does. It
Don't be a
still
bitch.
appears to be booby trapped and rather badly. This.
Yeah,
this
I
woman
guess we don't
set it off.
I guess we don't have time to deal with that. Well,
That's my
hopefully,
other concern.
yeah.
So I suppose if I'm given time, I can get more information from her in the meantime. But we have to bind her for the time being.
Might have to drag her with us, because I mean, I guess we don't really know where to go. Anybody know where the Northwest would be?
You're in the Northwest province.
Oh, jeez. Well, I mean, maybe there's a market. I'm gonna try a knowledge local. Do I know maybe
Probably
a place?
that town we were at is probably the closest area I would have
I'll figure it out.
The other thing, really quickly, Drew, I just want to point out, just in case it comes up.
Oh, I don't have it.
I'm definitely searching her for, like, taking everything off of her, like anything in her pockets, fucking turn her upside down,
Clothing.
everything.
Yeah. So she's
I'll leave
got
her
kind of-
decency. That's it.
Bullshit.
So like you search her, it looks like she's got some simple gardening tools on her. She's got a pair of gardening gloves. She's got a small dagger, not a small size dagger, but like a dagger.
Right.
Yeah. Other than that, she's got some horse treats in her pocket, and that's about it.
I don't care. I'm taking it all from her.
Can I use knowledge geography to make some guesstimations of where they might have gone? Perhaps like some defensible areas, or
yes,
likely areas.
Well.
All right, Thrindle. Okay, so you got a nat 20 on your knowledge of the Darlings previously. You know that so you're guessing you probably got Flo Darling here, which is one of the younger Darlings. Paul Darling, the oldest one, was a guerrilla fighter, and when the government goes after him, normally he goes up to the hills in the north. However, there is a site of interest to you. You think that there's a old port town to the west, which has been abandoned, and it is called Prudence.
Dear Prudence?
That was the place that they destroyed.
No, that was Constance, which is where you were. That was rebuilt. A lot of towns in this area have names after virtues. So, again, you've already been to Temperance, which was the town Gar opened fire on a crowd in. Constance, which was the burnt down hideout, but you have not been to Prudence.
And Gar fired into the crowd, and then Prudence, that's where Gar fired into the crowd.
Well, Gar hasn't had a chance to fire into every crowd yet. Give him some time.
Oh, he will.
All right. Let's go for, it was Prudence, right? The port town?
Correct.
Yeah, that's one we have.
I believe that Prudence may be a location that they might hold up. Maybe prudent to start looking there.
Wow! Done. Done. His
Thorindel.
unseen servant says.
He puts the glasses on.
So as we the other thing is, how are we taking her with us? Are we going to force her to march? You don't happen to have any more manacles, do you, Thorindel?
I do. They were in the chest. So the chest, at the bottom of the chest is where the mirror is, and then along the side and on the top, Thorindel has hooks where he stores things. And there is another set of manacles. So to get into the mirror hideaway, the opening is at the bottom, and we actually would descend into the hideaway.
Okay.
So Thorindel retrieves some manacles.
Well, we could leave her to Gar.
That does
Gar, what
not
would you do
sound
with her?
like a good idea.
If we have time, I can persuade her to cooperate, but we'll have a day where I was not expecting to have to do this, and I have very little spells left already.
How far away is Prudence?
Just one moment, please.
Gar, what would you do with her?
1 day, 30 feet, approximately 12 miles.
I would get some answers.
Yeah, but I just got to look up the
Then what?
Good.
more math.
She's a follower of Cloverin. What would you do?
Well, I'm not sure.
Are you not sure, Gar? Sense motive.
You think it's sorry, how much is a day's travel, Beard?
About 12 miles. 30 feet, 12 miles.
Yeah, I'll go for about 16.
So a day
He's
and a
not
bit.
rolling his bluff.
Yeah.
Day and a half. Okay, yeah. Well, so you'll have a day while we're traveling that you could potentially.
So that's the other thing, is that I will be able to get her to cooperate, which is probably, I still want to do that. It'll be worthwhile, but then when we actually confront the Darlings, I'm basically going to be healing, and that's it. Well, and slumbering people.
Well, I mean, you'll have that extra day, of course. So.
Right, but I'll need to use that to get this girl.
So how long's your slumber hex work for? Or sorry, your deep slumber?
Deep slumber is an hour.
Okay.
60 minutes.
By now she's woken up.
Yeah.
Do not be alarmed. What was her name again?
Flo.
Flo, darling.
Darling.
My name is Thorindel.
She says, are you dressed as an old man or an elf?
I'll reveal my true self.
She says, what are you doing with me, leaf muncher?
Oh, you'll find out.
That's not a very good way to ingratiate yourself with your captors, Flo.
Yeah, that's not really nice.
She
Just
says,
be thankful I'm not Gamelonian.
Whoa.
With a sideways look at Gar.
she says, they're all, where am I? Where's Bronze?
They abandoned you. I don't know
No,
about your horse.
Bronze is our horse. Unfortunately, Bronze ran off, but I can assure you that I did my best to get his cooperation.
We killed him.
And what do you want from me? Did you guys attack the compound? Is that why they get into hiding?
Maybe.
They went into hiding, you say. Why would they do something like that?
She says, I guess there's no sense in lying to you. You got me all bound up here.
And we haven't even started the torture yet.
Sense motive.
Please.
So does Leslie really speak out about torture?
Yeah.
Who are you, the DM?
Well, I'd want to
Yeah,
know.
yeah. If you actually say that, I will
What are you,
support
the
that.
DM?
Yes, I do.
She gets
Svelma
really
will,
terrified. She says, "Now,
Elbow Leslie.
it won't. That's not necessary. I'm willing to cooperate. Yeah. Every time the family gets into dire straits, they go hide somewhere else. That's all. You know, you wouldn't be the first bunch to come in all hot-headed looking for that state bounty on grandpa or great-grandpa or nothing.
Bounties.
You can be assured that we will not be torturing you.
That's not what your slutty friend said.
Fuck you, Drew.
Well, do not believe
Hey,
her.
you are dressed promiscuously, aren't you? Like,
you
she's
know
dressed
what?
actually a lot more modestly.
You know what?
Feminist
She is a
you are.
slut.
Fuck every guy in this and girl in this party.
I haven't even tried.
We're trying so hard.
You tried to Hobgoblin. What is it? Gorgon's Hobgoblin?
Why
This
have
isn't
you
about
been
me.
why have you been abducting these people?
Abducted? Who? Oh, you mean the prisoners?
Yes.
Well, that was Greg's call. I didn't much kind like that. There was a half-elf girl about my age named Ezra down there, and I got talking to her, and Greg said I was getting too friendly with her, but she was sweet. She was a nice girl. She liked Clovis just like us, and it's not right what we were doing. Sure, the little folk probably had. She says the little folk too. They didn't, it wasn't right. And I know it wasn't right, but I
Sense
just went
motive.
with Greg. Yeah,
I am so glad we finally met someone who speaks normally.
See, this character plays a lot like a fucking NPC.
Leslie, you don't think she's lying? You think she genuinely you think she's a little bit lonely, like she's not around a lot of people her age, and yeah.
Oh, why? How old is she? Is she fairly young?
You'd say about 16, 17.
Oh, okay.
Maybe you'd prefer my brother. Les disappears.
We only wish to rescue those that they have captured. Tell me, were they putting them to death, or did they seal them to some other fate?
Put them to death? Oh shucks, no. They weren't in for. We're not a kill squad.
So you don't kill the mages?
Were you handing them over to someone who's then killing them, perhaps?
She says, "Well, I don't know. I don't know what they did with them once we handed them over."
Who was it that you were handing them over to?
Well, there would be a boat that'd come along. I got you, Les.
Imprudence,
boss.
perhaps?
She says, the prisoners got swept away to Prudence. We weren't down to much more. There was a Clovarian ship once a month would come over and pick up the prisoners, and we'd exchange it for some money or some gun parts. There was dwarves. There was all sorts of dwarves.
That couldn't be that warring nation, could it?
Do you know what the Clovarians did with them?
Yeah. Well, what was Greg going on about? I hope they rot. I hope they rot in Feldalen.
Okay.
Sound like falling down, but Feldalen.
Is that
All right. Let's
Okay,
do
let's get with the
a
killing.
geography. 21. Do I know of this place?
Feldalen, you do. It is a notorious dwarven prison locating in like the Clovarian Empire. You know it because any elf that's taken there has never been seen again. It has got a notoriety for being unnecessarily torturous to all sorts of magical races. And on top of that, It has a reputation for performing anti-magical experiments.
Oh,
Thrindahl shifts uncomfortably. Feldalen, you say?
She says, I reckon, yeah, they said it was some sort of prison. We just had a deal, you see. We don't have a lot of supplies up here, and it's hard for us to make transactions. So they got us seeds and grains and corn and gun parts for the boys and medicines for Grandpa. And all we had to do was get him some of the lesser races, you know. Oh, sorry, sir, I didn't mean it that way.
that's okay, dear.
It's all right, pretty
Les
lady.
leans in
We know you
comfortably.
didn't mean bad. I look at Leslie angrily.
Does anyone else have any questions for Flo?
Have
She
you been
says-
with your group before when they would abandon posts like this?
She says it hasn't happened in about 8 years since I was about 8 at the time.
Did they ever return after a period of time?
Well, yeah, I was born in Constance, and yeah, then the soldiers came and they burned that down, and we escaped into the foothills. But are you actually going after the prisoners?
Or what else would we be going
we
after?
do not intend to. Bluff.
Feels like that's being ruined.
That's a pretty difficult blow.
Yeah, it is. And I don't have a macro. Bluff is +9.
She says, "You don't seem like the type that would leave them abandoned. There's a ship due, I think either today or tomorrow. It's supposed
Oh,
to be
boy.
picking them up off Prudence.
Les leans in and
We
says,
it's too late for the elf, but it's too late for Ezra." She says, like with a tear in her eyes. But there's a halfling and one of them gnarled halflings with the ugly face and the
Oof.
pimply noses there.
I hate those. Do you think if we returned you to your people, they would allow the prisoners to leave?
She says, I don't know about that. Depends on who's there. Some of them like me a lot. I am blood, but I don't want to go back. Can you just leave me be? I'll go live with my sister in Temperance.
Maybe she can come live with my wives.
I think Leslie, she is a pure pretty lady. You will not just treat her like a piece of meat.
Flo, I am sure that we will let you go after all of this is completed. Until then, though, it would not be safe to let you go.
No, I know the ways. I promise. I could make it on my own. I've given you some help. Just let me be.
Shh, there.
Are you like touching her or anything?
No, just leaning in.
She's like, "Sir, keep your distance. You're a married man."
He is, and you wouldn't even believe how much he has. I whisper, he has like 3 wives, and he hates all of them.
Oh my God, he's
All
a
right, well-
polygamist.
I know, right?
We'll
Jeez.
Let's
bring her
smiles.
some food and
Sense
all
motive.
that.
How does she know such a big word?
She's secretly a wizard.
It's basically like it's
It's
basically though like, you know what I mean? Like it's in their Bible, you know, like polygamist. You know,
Polygamist.
she probably would use a word like from the Cloverian Bible. Like there's probably an example of some guy who was smoted for having too many wives. Thomas the Dipper.
I say we
Right.
kill her.
Dipper.
Thomas the Dipper. Holy shit.
Leslie, why?
I didn't say that out loud. We should just vote though.
Well, I sort of assumed it was an aside.
Yeah, I'd be inside.
Yeah, Sveltna would like to have a sidebar
All right.
Okay.
that she will drag Gar into.
Bar open.
We can't let her leave.
That's right. She's part of the crusade.
We cannot kill her. we should simply keep her prisoner until we've completed what we are set out to do and let her go.
She's a loose end, Thrindle.
Can you keep her in this box the entire time?
Perhaps.
I don't know. What about the crusade?
What crusade? Gar's crusade?
Yes.
Surely you're not entertaining whatever he's babbling on about.
I was hoping Gar
The
was
man's
gonna. I was hoping.
delusional.
I was-
He's following an evil deity, claiming it to be arete.
Sorry, you cannot keep her in here. If the mirror is broken or moved more than 5 feet from where it was when you cast the spell, it ends.
Well, right, but I mean, if we left it there,
Oh, I see. Yeah.
I was
Well,
hoping
it would
that
last 12 hours. We would have to bring her with us and then like make camp and leave her in there and come back. Would basically.
I was just hoping Gar was going
Now-
to take the bait and start talking.
Again,
but he's not
so
here.
the thing is, you could walk there. It would take a day and a half. The boat is due either today or early tomorrow.
Yeah, well, we have to set out today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you're thinking without the aid of something like Shade Walk, you might be SOL.
Oh, really?
Yes.
Oh,
Just because you got a nat 20 on your geography, and I don't know if you put those 2 and 2 together.
Can I?
What
I
if
would
we
like.
shade walk there, and while we're walking, we'll have her on the end of the chain, and we'll just let go of her wrist as we're leaving the shadow plane.
Oh yeah, okay.
You want to leave her
She
in the
gets
shadow?
stuck
Solve all her
between
problems.
dimensions.
She's still
Leave her in the
alive.
shadow forever.
She's still alive. Trindle's
We
happy.
could just feed her a potion and say
She
march
can't-
that way, and then she'll end up 50 miles fucking middle of nowhere.
Yeah, but she still knows what we look like.
We'll cut her eyes out. And tongue and
If you
fingers.
guys want, we can do a vote. How about that? Because it doesn't sound like we really have a consensus here.
Oh, everything's the vote.
Well, either that, or I could just make an executive decision and say we're not doing what you're doing, what you're saying.
You're being a real bitch.
Killer free. Of course, fucking Benzel picks the maybe of the answers.
Okay.
He's
So
an
it looks
epic
like the
fucking
releaser.
fence-sitter.
There's no Anna at the moment, and Gar's technically a prisoner. So it looks like releaser has it. It's just a matter of where and when. Like she's asked to like go, and she'll run off to her sister and not bother you
Alright.
none.
Do you guys want to just let her go now or release her later? I think we should release her later, just because.
I think if we release her now, she can't interfere with us because it's too far away for her to get there in time. So if we release her and
Yeah.
shade walk away, like if she decided
Alright,
to
yeah.
stop us, she can't.
That is true. So I'd be okay with. It would make things easier if we didn't have to look after her either. So yeah, okay, I'd be all right with that. Too bad we couldn't like mind wipe her or something. That would be perfect.
Leslie stabs her in the neck.
Okay, we will. Now, I would like to do. Thrindle would like to inspect Leslie's shade walking. Thrindle would first like to look over. Well, he doesn't have it as an extract, but he's got a potion.
Okay.
Thrindle wants to ascertain the how safe this is because
Okay.
he's extremely concerned about traveling through the outside.
Yes.
Oh, don't be such a bitch, Thrindle.
And he doesn't have much confidence in Leslie's magical abilities either.
Well,
Fuck
That
you.
is
no
why.
effort.
And that is why.
I mean,
Alright.
even
Thrindle is
Gorgon
smart.
seems to have a more firm understanding of arcane fundamentals than Leslie does.
I doubt it. What's your role, Gorgon?
Well, technically, it's only I believe it's +5.
Wow.
So
Mine's +11.
okay. So let's get a roll here. Arcana. Okay. All right. So Leslie's potions are stable, and his ability to use them would be fine. Now, part of the thing that he's missing on knowledge of the planes is walking through the shadow and the outside is not an exact science. So the outside is not without dangers, and there is a lot of things that can hamper things. For starters, to get on and to try and emerge in the right area, you need to roll a survival check. And to make things even worse, while traveling parallel to the material plane, all directions are completely backwards. So if you started heading west on the shadow or on the outside, bordering the material plane, you'd actually be heading east. And
That
same
is
thing with north and south.
That is how
So if Leslie would have led you blindly through the shadow plane, you would have actually probably wound up 50 miles in the wrong direction.
I don't see a problem.
Also, there are dangers to the outside, especially the plane that borders, like the portion of the outside that borders the material plane.
Right.
Part of it is very thin, and many travelers have been reported getting trapped there. On top of that, depending on what areas you traverse through, some areas are more dangerous to travel than others. It is still blocked. Major bodies of water will still block the spell without a boat, because like the water exists kind of in similar spots on the shadow plane, or the shadow plane, the area of the outside that's connected with the main area. So natural bodies of water will still impede or redirect travel without the use of things like boats. But you hear the dangers of the water of the outside are just unfathomable.
Right. Okay.
There's also a chance of a random encounter.
That's a good landmark, though, for us to stop at once we hit the coast, more or less.
Yeah, actually, that would help you with your navigation in this point of view, or in this part.
We'll shade block over
Compasses
the
are actually very useful in this area. If you guys do have a compass on you, that will drastically help you with your orienteering.
Gorgon has one.
I do not believe I have a compass. I do not have a compass.
Check my items. I don't think I do.
No, I don't.
I got
definitely don't. Bullshit.
Yeah,
Hey!
that all
Compass
bullshit
and
on that.
shortboat is that?
Hey, you there, little lady. Do you have a compass? / where could we find one in your compound?
No, we already searched her.
Did your parents leave you one in their will?
She's looking at
We may not need one. I do have... This spell should work. I have a spell called Lay of the Land that allows me to, like, immediately recognize locations within a 1 mile per 2 caster level radius. So
If you don't give us a compass, I'll kill you.
Hopefully that should
only 3 miles,
do
I
the
guess.
trick.
That's so great.
Does that work on other planes?
It doesn't say that it doesn't. It just says
I would assume it does.
What about helicopters?
in a flash of
Boom!
recognition, you
Aerial
know, about
screws?
the geography of the surroundings within a radius of 1 mile per 2 caster levels. That's it.
Cool.
Yeah,
So, is that the plan?
I think so. So we're gonna let the girl go because it's so far away and we have to get there so quickly. She won't be able to foil our plans. Other than that, yeah.
But, well, so how? Sorry. Why do we have to get there quickly?
Because the ship
There's
is
a boat
showing
coming.
up.
No, he
to
was gone.
take-
There's a boat coming that's gonna pick up the slaves or the prisoners and
Got
take
it.
them somewhere.
Guys, why are we attacking? Like,
We're killing
But-
her.
the thing is, we were gonna use the elixir to take them out of there, but if it's too dangerous or whatever, like, why are we?
We won't make it in time if we don't.
They're taking the prisoners to like a really terrible magical prison where they do experiments.
Torture them and
and-
stuff.
I know, but if we're just going to attack them again, we're gonna get our asses kicked. Like, why?
Oh, why are we not giving up? Is that what you're
She
saying?
says, you shouldn't have to deal with all of them. Only a couple normally go on the prisoner exchange. Most of them are probably seeing great granddad up to the hills. He's not a well man.
How much is he worth?
She says, I don't know, sir. I don't look at the bounties.
Leslie kills her.
No, you don't.
I'll be right back.
Nobody's putting a finger on that, darling.
See, like, Edward's in love because she's super back-assed.
No, he's not in love. He's just respecting her.
I
Hashtag respect women.
I couldn't sit still from my pregnancy. I'd hitchhike to town for pickles and ice cream.
What?
That was someone I actually met in my life. A back-assed hitchhiker who would go to town for pickles and ice cream
I see.
because they were pregnant.
I don't know. And
Only
Anna
in
sighs and says, if we aren't using the elixir, and with all due respect, Flo, I'm not going to take you at your word. Even if you are telling the truth, we don't know how many of them there are. And like looking at everyone else saying, we're not going... We don't have to do nothing, but...
I believe the term is don't have to do anything, darling.
She's really smart.
The GM already berated us for, air quotes, attacking them head on once. I don't see why we would do it again. We got pretty badly hurt by a few of them. They know we're looking for them.
I mean, Sveltna wasn't attacking during that fight. It's essentially like you guys not having 4 melee fighters.
Yeah. I mean, how did your fight with the barbarian go?
It was pretty good.
Do you want a rematch? Like, I don't know. If I thought the shade walking idea was a good one, but if we can't do it, like personally, Anna's like, we're not going to help them if we all get killed by them anyways, or worse, also get caught.
Maybe we don't attack. Maybe we try the plan that we have, but we have to do it with a little bit less recon, and yeah, it's gonna have to be a little bit more reactive. But if we if we can fly into the ship and we can get them from the ship. As long as they don't leave dock. As long as they don't leave dock.
I did just sit down, so maybe I missed this part, but that the shadow plane or whatever, Drew was kind of saying that it was too dangerous.
No. I didn't say it was too dangerous. I just, there is a chance you could have a random encounter on there, but it's by no means, like, super dangerous.
Yeah,
but if Leslie would have just... Yeah, like if Leslie would have guided you in there without any foreknowledge of the plane, he would have led you totally in the wrong direction.
Okay.
Like a big wolf.
Did we find out how many there are? How many prisoners?
She mentioned that there was only 3 prisoners left, and it was 2 halflings and a ugly halfling with warts on its nose.
Which is probably that guy that we met before, that gnome guy.
Santander.
No, Chomsky.
Santander. Where did the other ones go? Did they kill them all, or they sold them already?
They're already on previous vessels.
Fuck. So if this isn't Santander,
he's already gone.
I don't know. I mean, look, and part of it, like, I think because I wasn't here for the initiation of this quest, I might have lost it, but, like, I don't know why we're doing this. Like, again, I know I've been told, like, a few times people say, like, rewards and stuff, but I'm just... If Tor wants him back, wants Santander back, why aren't they doing it? Especially now that we know where they're going. I thought that was the issue before, was that we didn't know where they were. I mean, we made a good effort.
Yeah, that's right.
I should be saying that. No, not me. But, like, Anna says, if I personally, I know that it's dangerous, but it just seems, it seems, I think that it's too risky. And if Tor really wants their captain back, we know where they are now. We know where they're going. Why don't we simply tell Tor? I know that we won't
be able to get word to them before the ship comes.
Yeah, they'll be lost for sure.
It doesn't matter. Then it's still Tor's problem. At least they know who took them and why.
It does make some sense.
They're not going to escape with an entire prison.
Yeah, I mean, and it does seem dangerous to walk into another dimension.
Look, it's a weird thing to say, but I've been shot before. Yesterday was the most I've ever been shot.
I was rammed into...
hurt a lot.
I do not intend to leave these prisoners to the fate of this dwarven prison.
Thrindle described a very scary place.
I mean, shouldn't we at least try to get some backup?
First, we got to take care of this loose end.
Very well. You go for backup.
I will go with Thrindle. I
will stay
that
the
woman
course.
my word.
Oh yeah, Schveltna promised that she'd bring back the halflings.
Since when do you care about keeping promises?
She looks down at the wedding ring of her long-deceased lover, bites her knuckle, glares back at Leslie.
Yeah. Is that Gamry?
Sveldon, I just want you to consider this. I'll go with you if you're going, but I'm not saying that we're abandoning them. I'm not saying that we should do nothing. I'm just saying that it was really dangerous, and if we die, then they lose the only chance of rescue that they have. If we warn someone, even if it does mean that they're en route, at least if we fail, there's a chance that they might be rescued after us.
But we will have failed if we just go and tell someone.
Why? They might end up in the prison, but if Tor really wants their engineer back, they'll do something.
Look, I don't expect you to come with me. It's fine if you want to stay behind.
I don't want any of us to go. It was really dangerous. I seem to be the only one who remembers that.
Yeah. I mean, if you guys really want to go, I ain't gonna abandon you guys, but I think Hannah's got a point.
I'm not gonna let Svelte. I'm not going to watch you leave and go get help. I'm just saying that I don't think it's a smart decision.
I never said it was.
He's like, we're chasing after trouble.
So Anna actually kind of like smiles a little bit, but doesn't. Can we convince this girl to rat out her family?
Well, she pretty well has. Oh, you mean like,
but like to the
deliver
authorities?
message?
Yeah.
I'm doubtful.
We could tell Gorgon. Gorgon was like deputized at some point, right?
He's not with us right now, though. Is he?
No, but I could send him a message or something. I could definitely get a message to Gorgon.
Sure.
You got his phone number? I don't have his phone number.
I have psychic powers.
Okay, what type of
Captures
message do you
them
want
off
to
at this
send to
first.
Gorgon? What spell is this first?
Good question. I'm gonna look at my spell.
I'm going to make it up as I go, Drew. He won't look it
Basically.
up.
It's called Beard Spell.
Okay.
It's
I'll be
called
back
my-
in 10 seconds. I'm just going to fill up my water here.
I have all of the spells.
It's weird you pronounce beer funny.
I thought I had Animal Messenger, but I don't.
Oh.
I need to see how far the spell message goes. I don't think very
Not
far.
very far.
Maybe I won't send a warning. Well, I guess I hope we don't die is the summation of.
If we go on this trip and Anna dies,
It will
Aren't you
be
gonna feel
ironic.
bad?
I might kill myself.
That's not not what irony is.
And that's all I ask.
I'm back.
Yeah. If,
So what's the
if
spell,
you're the
Hannah?
one who says we shouldn't go, it's too dangerous, and then you're the one who dies, I'd say that's pretty ironic.
I guess.
What you should do is pretend that you're out and it's too much for you, but then when the party's in dire situations and about to
Show up at the
die,
last minute.
yeah, you show up and you're like, I would have never left you guys.
Don't worry,
Hey.
I found a ship. The ship is called Ex Machina.
That actually, it wouldn't be irony, Benzel. It would only be irony if we went and it wasn't dangerous, and then she slipped down a hill and died. That would
she's
be
like,
irony.
she's like, I'll go tell the local authorities, and they're all corrupt and kill her.
Yeah. Wait a second. Are you a witch? No. No. We're sending
funny.
you to the prison. I end up, you have to rescue me. Perfect.
Yeah. What's that beard? You want a better character by it? You got it.
I'm just saying, I need a little more motivation than rescue some gnome I never talked to. But yeah, I mean, and look, I don't even have to waste spells convincing this girl to cooperate because she's a coward. Gar, she's all yours.
I.
Gar, take care of her.
Gonna-
I.
Yeah,
I
what are you
said,
gonna do
"Hey,
in Manacles?
Nobody
He
ain't gonna
agreed.
put a finger on that pretty lady.
You think you can stop us, Edward, you bitch?
I will try. That's not okay. That's not right. We'd just be showing we're the bad guys. And I don't want to be a bad guy.
Plus,
Proud of you,
Anyway.
Edward.
Good to go now.
Okay. So are you sending Gorgon a message?
No,
We can't.
Okay.
I do not have the ability to do that. I totally lied.
Gorgon you can give him Morse code if anyone has.
I was really hoping you weren't gonna look into it.
I have to. I gave up on the character sheet because fucking the lag is unbearable.
I know.
so-
Oh, it's terrible. It's a useless
Really?
piece of shit.
terrible.
Well,
It's
I
like-
still
it was-
like it.
Look at
I
that
like it
weird
for the
number.
background.
If it had a
Yeah,
sexual
remember you guys
orientation,
I don't
it
know
would
why
be-
it
it would
lags
be
so
Leslie.
weird. Doesn't lag for me.
Now, so you guys are ready to shade walk to Prudence.
Correct.
Okay. All right. You
I
had
am
yesterday's
still kind of like a little hurt. if
yeah.
someone
You
wants-
guys had yesterday's heals that you didn't quite burn off. I need to know who you're healing and for how much.
Okay, well, okay. Who needs heals?
I
I
do.
need heals.
Everybody here. I do my free one first. So everybody, fucking here's Sveltna's.
I'm fully healed.
we've been here for 2
Friend
days. I
calls.
could have healed the entire party twice over.
Yeah.
Basically, actually, you know what? My main question is: are you going to heal Gar?
Yes.
No.
What the fuck?
I would say no.
Shit.
Schveltna says no, as Leslie tries to heal Gar.
We could heal
I'm a
him,
healer.
but he's 100% gonna strangle one of us in our sleep
What?
What?
because he's evil now.
Yeah, but Selma's evil.
Garwood, are you gonna
Yeah.
strangle one of us in our sleep?
Sveltna stops Leslie from healing him and says he's
See?
able to heal
Silence.
himself.
That's the silence of an innocent man.
We-
Or my name isn't Edward Clayton.
We can't leave him to suffer like that.
He can heal himself. He has the ability.
I
He's done it
t-
many times.
I don't think he can. He summons demons now.
You don't know that, Les. That he like you're not aware of what his abilities would be.
He summons demons. It seems pretty anti-healy. Hey, Edward, can you heal me?
I cannot, but soon I think I'm.
That's you answered
I
the
don't know.
question.
Actually, I can't. No, I cannot.
See, evil
I
people
can't.
can't heal.
What the hell? I ain't evil. I'm the only one that's defending this lady so we don't kill her.
No, we were gonna let her go. We're just fucking with you.
No.
I suppose because Gar has gone into one of his comatose lapses again, we can speak about this. You were willing to allow Gamry to wander around free.
Gamry didn't lie to us constantly.
I
Gamry
don't-
didn't have abilities like Gar does.
Gamry,
What exact-
I think Gamry lied to us.
I don't know who that Gamry person is.
Exactly. So shut your mouth.
I don't know. I personally, I think that what Gar did was unexcusable, but if we can use him, then I suppose I just look at it hypocritical. But
I second
I
what
won't.
Anna just said.
I won't heal him if you don't want me to.
He can have the chains removed, but if it comes to me putting him down again, you all back off.
Well, I'm not. Okay.
Why can't we heal him? And what is the manacles
You're
don't
gonna
keep him from casting?
Sveltna's gonna be mad at me when I lie. I'm not just gonna stand there and watch Gar.
Well, you watched him murder 3 innocent people, like, in cold blood.
I mean, she's not just going to
Like, you know what I mean? Like,
we were at war, Drew.
It's going to be after he does something.
Look, Anna's not happy about it. I think that there's a double standard. I'm trying to understand where Sveltna's motivations come from, but that's all.
Gamry wasn't able to summon things. He wasn't nearly as dangerous as Gar is.
Well, I mean, Gamry did try to get your best friend killed, but let's forget about that.
I mean, my best friend was kind of fucking egging it on pretty hard. But we'll overlook that.
That time we went on to... Look, we are role-playing women correctly.
It was... Are you victim blaming her?
You stay out of this, you white cis piece of shit.
I'm sorry, it's not my space to speak.
Are you mansplaining to us, Edward?
Yeah. Les is a woman again. Yeah.
This is like that comment again where he said, I'm not no lady. I don't cook and clean. I'm like, the fuck? Remind me to remove another curse from your dad.
So
no, maybe you should forget about it, like my dad did, and then Edward cries.
You gonna allow it? Because Thorindle, you have the manacle command. You there, Thorindle?
Once Thorindle lets the manacles go, Gar is fucking on you guys.
No, Gar's probably gonna kill Thorindle first, and then probably Anna.
The rest of the party.
Man.
That's not really a big loss. Like, I don't care.
And then I'm just going to sit there beside him and be like, oh my god, I wish I could do something, but everybody told me not to.
Nobody said that.
Yeah, I just want to heal him. I didn't say you couldn't kill him.
You guys said you weren't just going to stand by next time I tried to kill him.
No, only Anna said that.
No, I mean, like, I'm going to attack Gar if you guys fight. That's what I meant.
Oh, okay, that's fine. I just meant, like, you're not going to stop me.
Maybe you can stop being a bitch now.
I don't care.
Luke?
Look at that, just like women, once we talked it out and actually just discussed our point of views logically, we just came to an agreement.
Wow. You must get a
That's
lot
a
of
first for this party.
I feel like you're not listening to me, Spill.
Yeah, I think
Anyways,
we should
we go?
Let's take a vote.
I drink the potion and leave. Goodbye.
I drink the potion and go to a separate shadow plane. Water
I'll find my own shadow plane.
Sveltna and I are cycling together. That's the problem.
Can we heal?
We just start having a couple months apart.
There you go.
So you guys allowed the heal?
I'll let the heal go down.
Yeah, I mean, we'll give him a chance.
Can
if
he cast, like, even with his manacles on? Sorry to interrupt.
It depends.
Like, really? I mean, what's the manacles really stopping? That's why he threw his bow down, because he didn't even need it. He should change his token.
Like, there were many times when it helped a lot, so...
So, sorry, just to clarify, guys. Sorry, go ahead, Matt.
I think we should at least give Gar another chance. Like, but if he burns down another village, okay. I guess
that's enough, Edward.
So...
I'm sorry, I'm just joking.
I thought that's what we were doing with taking the manacles off, was giving him another chance.
You haven't taken the manacles off.
As soon as we do it, he's going to snap.
Yeah, I believe the manacles are magical, and Thorindle has the...
Yeah, and unfortunately, I don't know if Benzel's like...
I think he might have DC'd.
Yeah, I think
he said BRB real quick.
He said he's here.
I'm here.
Oh, there it is.
I was just AFK for a minute.
I'm about to DC.
So, yeah, what's going on? You guys want to let Gar go?
Yeah, and we healed him.
Yeah, they all want to free him.
What? No, we were just... Drew just asked because you're the final arbiter on whether or not the manacles come off. We already decided that I guess we're healing him, but...
No, we should leave the manacles on.
Well, there's your answer.
All right, fine. Let's leave him on. We'll heal him.
Reason showing up.
Yeah, Sveltna and Thorindle have some sort of like, it's like the true good and the true evil character are like, no, he's dangerous. Everyone in the middle is like, eh.
Look, I just
when
want to
has
clarify.
He ever tried to hurt us?
I don't care what happens to Gar. You guys do whatever you want. I don't care.
When is
I
he?
never
He's never
argued
tried
for
to
the
hurt us.
manacles.
Okay, sorry, you're switched around there, Les. I just have your actual stats on your other token.
So did I get
So-
any of that healing?
Yeah,
Or are we just at full?
I pulled the rest of the party up to full.
Oh, okay, cool.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. We all had tons left.
Cool. And-
So sorry, where are we encountering them again? Are we encountering them in the town or on the boat?
Let's become
That was
Prudence
the other
again.
thing I missed.
We're trying to
It's
get
a-
to them before they get on the boat.
That town that we went to last time.
No,
is it-
this is a different town. This is a port town. It's like a ghost town, isn't it, Drew?
Correct.
And yeah, this is where they meet the Cloverins to.
Wow, we're going
Well,
real
the-
western.
It's
Does
gonna
this
be
mean we're gonna have to deal
spooky
with the
as fuck.
fucking Cloverins too? Like,
Potentially.
I-
Depends on
Some
how
people
fast we
gonna
can get to them.
Based off Thranduil's previous knowledge geography, he thinks with the lecture of shade walking, you should actually be able to beat them to the port.
There we go. We'll
I heard
lie
you
and
say
wait.
electro shade walking, and that sounds like a way doper spell.
Yeah, I am pretty cool.
Just like Blair's like synth music.
When are we gonna? Okay, well, I'm good then. I'm just preparing
Hey, does anyone want to play D&D?
the appropriate spells.
Playing D&D.
Sounds like a gay game for faggots.
Right, no, Carl's not playing D&D unless he's trying to have sex with someone or he's trying to have sex with someone.
Yeah, I'm running this bitch. You're just along for the ride, Svetlana.
Just the camera woman.
How about you stay in the box?
You're
Okay,
holding
we
the camera.
go.
I'm fucking this bitch.
We go.
Okay, you guys are leaving.
So this is the same day as.
Leslie, are you man or woman?
I'm a woman now.
Okay.
You can't ask someone that
I love
question
how
anymore.
I love that
Like,
he
what a
has
pain
to
in the
ask that
ass.
question.
Oh, it's a huge pain in the ass.
I'm sorry.
If you think I'm keeping this shit up when my adventure rolls around, you got another
Actually,
comment.
Leslie, before you make it there, I need you to roll a D100, please.
Why are you guys even hating? Okay.
Leslie,
Just
roll a
wait here.
D100.
In your adventure, I can switch from Cassie to Sveldman as a full red.
You are good. So you arrive. So you guys drink the potion. What happens is Les gets sucked into a well of shadow first, and he all pulls you down with him. When you get there, you notice that you're in a black land deprived of all sunlight. As you guys kind of look around confused, even people with dark vision, like you can only see about 15 feet ahead of you. There's one small pinpoint of light in the sky, but it looks like very, very faint.
I love this place.
Yeah, you can barely see 15 feet ahead of you, though, Schveltna.
Yeah, but she
hear
calls
shadow
this the
creatures.
Sheldon plane.
I hear shadow creatures can leap into your shadow, and you are never free of them.
That's
Let's not
pretty-
talk.
That's pretty
We
scary.
don't want him to. We don't want him to hear us.
And
So
we should be
Thranduil,
on the
survival
edge
check,
of the material plane.
Okay.
Can I assist?
Yeah, this world's a little bit different than what the spell states.
Can I do a knowledge of the planes to help or something?
Not applicable.
No? Okay.
No, it's 100% applicable.
Actually,
Shut
you
up,
guys are
Edward.
good to go. You beat my DC. So you're able to arrive in Prudence before the Darlings. You guys emerge from the shadow plane. The first thing that strikes you is how warm and bright it is out here. Like, you're all briefly stunned as you emerge into the bright light. All of your eyes are recoiling at the midday sun.
So the
Truly
hisses.
very interesting place.
Don't act like you're not impressed.
I was unsure of your alchemy, but it worked.
Although I never want to have to do this again.
I would like to take a trophy back from there.
Oh, I don't want to run into anything in there.
But yeah, I will admit, Leslie, that was pretty good.
Les cracks her knuckles and doesn't say anything.
Now
So then immediately begins running through the town.
we are to waylay the Darlings. Which direction are they going to potentially? Probably the west, I assume.
They're going to come in from the east.
Never east, try to east. Okay, so
East
the right
traveling
side.
west.
So basically, what should we do? Like we could do a snatch and grab and run away in the shadow plane. We can fight, but they're strong. We need strategy.
Why don't we like kind of hide out, wait for them to approach. We can kind of see how many of them there are.
And then
And then me and Thrindle can communicate from a distance without anyone hearing us.
I mean, Thrindle and I can go stealth, fly in, grab them, and shadow walk out, but we will be split up for quite some time.
They're going to be in like a horse and carriage.
Mm-hmm.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's true.
I mean, I can't imagine there's going to be that many of them.
Well, you don't never know. This is.
Well, there was cells for at least potentially a dozen people, perhaps.
They do call Drew Mr. Conductor.
We should. We could go in, just a few of us, and extract them. That may be less dangerous, but perhaps the more difficult of the two. If we were to assault them, that would be probably the more difficult task. I don't think that anyone really wants to try to beat them in a full-on confrontation.
I do.
I don't know.
They beat us. We need to beat them back.
If we can get them while they're grouped up, I can nauseate clusters of them. I don't know. I'm nervous about taking them on.
Can we search for a good place or multiple places that we could potentially waylay them?
Can we say ambush?
You don't like waylay?
So basically,
I think it's the way you're saying lay. The waylay? I don't know. It's like the inflection.
Oh my god.
So Thorindle, with your knowledge geography, you think they'll probably be coming from the northeast there, just based off the roads?
Right, okay, yeah.
And you think if you could get them in one of these roads, depending on the path they took?
I see, okay. Well, so they're going to be coming from the northeast, you said?
Yep.
Yeah, it's that top right corner.
Right up here. Okay, so yeah.
I mean, already that presents a lot of problems. I guess my suggestion is like maybe find cover in this forest, and hopefully they don't go this way, like just past it completely, because that would be annoying.
Well, we could set up some sort of something to lead them that way. They might be suspicious of that, though, if there was a barricade.
You guys have a little bit of time. If you want to do any checks or anything, let me know.
Well, I try to knowledge local, but I suck.
Over here, what this is like?
That's
this was a ghost town?
Yes.
Yeah.
Oh.
So from Thrindle's knowledge geography, Temperance was a fishing town, but they were cloverin in nature, and basically once the fish started kind of drying up, and like this town was kind of cut off from social assistance and other help other areas had, like most people in this town just moved south to one of the bigger cities, like either Tor proper or like Abbott Shore, looking for more work. Yeah, a couple bad years of harvest, and then no one was basically left. Most people moved inland. The last people left for Temperance a while ago.
That's
what
bad.
exactly? Sorry, what exactly is our plan? We're just grabbing these three and leaving, right? We're not trying to fight all these people.
I don't think so. I mean, we don't feel very confident in our ability to take them on one-on-one, so it seems that would be.
What time is it that they're going to be?
Right now it's midday, and you think they should be probably here within an hour or two.
It's a good thing I had my spells prepared for this.
Yeah. If I may suggest, either burn the docks or burn another building in the town, or both. Hopefully draw their attention over here. It's an abandoned building, so we're not really hurting anything. Hopefully that'll cause enough confusion, or at least cause them to investigate. Burning the docks might buy us time if we can't do this. Like, it just sucks that there's 3 of them. You know what I mean? Like 3 prisoners. I thought it was going to be a lot more people.
Oh, are we certain that there's 3?
That's what Flo said.
Yeah, that's
Flo
what she
there were
said.
3 left.
Oh.
There's only 3 left.
I mean, I still think shade walking might not be the worst idea if there's only 3 of them. Just teleport them away.
Be the easy way.
I mean, it effectively takes them right out of combat, right? Like, they're not going to be getting them there. The only issue is that if Leslie goes alone, I mean, if we can all get with him, that would be perfect.
But he's already used one of his shade walks today. How many does he have total?
I don't know.
However many alchemical allocations he's prepared.
And that's a 2nd level spell?
Yeah. So he could potentially have prepared quite a few.
Yeah, Les, with the knowledge local of 11, you don't know the likely entry, but you could try a survival check.
Let's do it.
You notice that most of the tracks actually follow this route here.
Anybody see that? I'm not zoomed in or zoomed out enough.
No, I don't.
Neither am I.
Actually, in fact, there's not a lot of other tracks outside of. It looks like there's been a lot of carriage traffic.
Can you
and it
shift click?
always seems to be going this way.
Yeah, were you indicating? We can't tell.
I think he's on GM layer,
I'm
maybe.
on GM layer. Sorry.
Oh, that's pretty annoying.
So we're totally not about to get ambushed.
Oh, okay.
Well, no, I just got their tokens and stuff on GM.
Yeah, so it seems like the forest will hopefully be pretty safe spot to... We could have like maybe
here. While you guys think this out, I'll be RB.
A person or 2 over here just to be safe in case they go a different direction.
Yeah, or I was even thinking give them the same treatment that they gave us. Hold up on this roof, like closer to the docks. Then we're not going to get charged by horses.
The only thing is, if they're coming this way and we start shooting them, then they could just retreat into the forest.
Oh, I'm not saying shoot them. I'm saying like wait till they get close, jump out, grab the hostages, and leave.
Oh, I see. Yeah.
See this area right here, just like.
So I was even thinking just down here. Like, why give them any space at all? Like, choke them off. Then we have forest and a big building we can hold up in. Because my personal suggestion is we're trying to get these hostages, bring them together. Leslie drinks his elixir of shade walking, and we all teleport away. Because then it's just the combat is over, right? We're in the plane of shadow now. And then if we do run into random encounters, all of us are there. But I think we have to be, like, touching you.
Yes.
To do that, like
Yeah.
you have to be really close. So my suggestion is if we hold up in this building, and or the forest directly adjacent to it, it's a pretty squished in area, so like hopefully they won't have a lot of space to maneuver. We'll have the high ground, so it'll be harder for them to shoot us or forest.
I'm back, by the way.
We grab those 3 hostages, we try to get them into the building, all group up together, and elixir shade walking the fuck out.
So I can't fly and bomb them?
Well,
we're gonna need you to be our exit.
All right.
Yeah, that's true.
That's this is my suggestion. This is my suggestion. So it's
which is
discuss.
I kind of liked this area to be able to catch them from multiple angles.
Mm-hmm.
Surround is nice. Also, the further we set our trap, the less likely we are if they take a different route.
I just thought maybe we could surround them from here. But it's true. Like if we want to just grab them and shade walk out, we would need to be able to get together again.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What are you guys thinking? Like yeah. Any other questions? So that's 2 for surrounding them if we want to do that. I personally do not like the surround them idea, but I'll do it if I'm outvoted.
See, I like the choke point idea, but why not go up here?
So we all stay together so that we can shade walk out.
And then have people on this side, the bushes, people in this house here.
I mean, don't know where you're. Oh, up there.
Like closer up to the top.
Yeah,
like closer to when
I
they
don't
first
think
entered.
I don't think it matters personally.
Yeah, okay, looks pretty decent.
So
I'm down for a good ambush.
let's set yourselves up accordingly.
I personally do not. I don't think separation, because statistically it doesn't help us at all to be separated, right?
Well,
Like,
we could be all together, I guess, but we have to
That's just
spring
my-
on them quite quickly.
that's my 2 cents.
I've got quite a few.
I think between Thorindel and I, we're gonna fuck their shit up now that they're
Well, I mean, I'm not prepared though, because it's the same day as we were doing our scouting mission. So
No. He told us it was a day passed.
we
Yeah,
did
but-
get the day. I thought that
No,
we
no.
immediately set out.
Yeah, you used your heals from yesterday. That's what you're getting confused with, Beard. You had to leave the same day if you were going to catch them before they hit the boat.
So it's
Wait,
the
what?
same as we set out on our spy mission. We have those
Yeah.
spells. prepared.
Oh no, I have
Yes.
no. Never mind. I'm not
Yeah.
I have no spells, guys. I have literally nothing, so I can't do anything.
You guys have to stay behind us. You should be in the trees.
Hey, I'll wait. I'll be in fucking Abbott Shore when you guys are done. Like I have nothing, guys.
Woo woo!
Oh.
Here comes the
You have no
troop
spell
train.
hexes or anything?
I've got invisibility
I have
and
hexes. That's it.
I
don't know, guys.
I've got my 2nd level and some of my 1st level spells. I used all my 3rd though. I don't think I used my spontaneous cast either, so I could do like a Aqueous Orb.
What if we tried booing him?
Drew, you suck.
Boo!
It was last time. Boo.
I lost all my powers. I'm sorry for creating difficult scenario, guys. Next time we're just going out to buy a loaf of bread. Gar,
Oh.
you smit 9 people.
What
But
kind
he
of bread
wasn't
is
being
it?
evil, guys. It was rye bread. You know rye bread's a bread of sin.
He should get his flax.
King of
Like a
Pain.
like a dark rye or a light rye, or is it that
Marble rye.
shit? Oh,
Can I suggest that if we're all going to stay together to shade walk out, you all can't come into the tree line?
All right, sure.
well, no. Oh, fuck.
Boo! Fuck Drew. That guy's the worst.
All right. I'm gonna summon a skeleton, maybe.
So what Thorindel could do is I could do an illusionary attack from the other side. How about that?
Oh, maybe
I
you
can
can
make-
even have them run into us, and we just wait.
I will have some fake mages. Maybe Sveltna could produce some sounds.
I could do
They
that.
attack from this side. And then it leads them this way, and then we get them in the confusion and grab the prisoners and get out of there. So we think that they're in a carriage. So someone's
You know
gonna have
they're
to
in
be
a carriage.
okay. We know they're in a carriage, so someone will have to be ready.
Do we know how big the carriage is?
Who wants a shield? Seltna and who else?
Okay, I want everyone to roll initiative because we're going to enter the setup phase. I'm going to move things
Does
along.
anybody else want a shield?
Roll initiative.
Give me the shields.
Roll initiative.
My hands.
Well, this stuff happened before today, so does anybody else is anyone else going to want a shield?
I will. Oops. Potentially. I mean, it should probably go to the people who are going to try to tank a bit.
I wish we knew more about the carriage. Is there a way that there's no way we can like?
Thryndall saw the carriage once.
Did you?
Okay.
No.
Oh.
But I just typed in-
Sveltna, I don't see initiative entered.
I rolled in that one, so I'm
Didn't
just
you
keeping
tell
it
me you
0.
stole one from cultists
Thryndall,
once,
your
though?
preparations.
Okay, I'm going
State
to
them
cast...
now, or forever hold your peace.
I am going to cast Mage Armor. I
Okay.
am going to cast Blend. I can offer... No one anything. I will... anything else? No, and of course I'm going to cast in Silent Image when I do see them. So I'm
Okay.
stealthing, Blend, Mage Armor. And I'll
Gar,
take-
your preparations. You are still in manacles, but they healed you slightly. Gar,
He hasn't been here for
Council?
like ever.
Yeah.
he rolled an ish.
Let's see what he's playing.
Oh, that's true.
Gar, Russell.
Oh, sorry, I'm back.
So they've left you manacled, but they healed you a bit.
Oh, goodness. How about my bow?
Yeah,
Alright,
that was
it's
broke a long
chopped
time
up.
ago.
Also, you're
Ugh.
manacled. Thryndall refuses to remove them.
Thryndall's a bit of a prick. But I'll tell you what. I will cast a spell to create a weapon. It's called Desperate Weapon.
Now, keep in mind your hands are bound together, so you might be able to use like some sort of one-handed melee.
Why not two-handed as well?
I guess
mean,
two-handed.
same
Yeah, he could.
Okay.
I have a 6-minute weapon.
Okay, so you'll cast that as they get closer.
Gar, do you want a shield potion?
Yes.
Anna.
I'm just buffing myself a lot. So
Okay.
I drink that potion of shield. I'll roll for false life, mage armor, blend. You guys tell me what to do, because
Distract.
my current state.
Edward.
Trying to live and show 'em your tits.
I will ask if anybody is in need of a shield other. I'm ready to do that. If you want to go all bunkers, I'll follow you. Like, I'm thinking I might be giving it to Sveltna.
I'm giving every person in the
Yeah,
party a shield
Sheltna will
extract.
get down with that.
Hmm?
I'm giving everybody in the party a shield
right.
extract.
So I'll give you a shield other, and I'll try to. I'll tell Sveltna, I'm gonna try to make one run away at the beginning of the fight. So if one runs, just pick off the other ones.
Sveltna nods and says, "Look, how many do you guys want to agree is too many?"
Enemies?
Yes. Say if we see X number of them, we don't try anything.
Well, let's just wait and see.
3 to 1, perhaps?
I will sacrifice myself for the cause of the crusade.
For the crusade, lest the
Gar,
chosen.
if that word comes out of your mouth one more time.
Crusade.
Now he's got to do it,
Oh,
man.
wait,
You can't do
what
that
were you
to
saying?
Sveltna.
Crusade.
Shelda walks up to Gar and punches him in the face.
Oh, great.
Oh, I like
This is the preparation round.
Gar, that technically misses you unless you want Sveltna to hit for the 4 damage.
Come on, don't start hurting each other. That's stupid.
Gar will dodge it to piss her off. Is that the best you got? An evil
Sveltna
character
just
like
looks
you.
at the rest of the party and says, "Does this look like the Gar we know?"
Mom, Dad, please.
Look, we're in the middle of something. We don't have time for this.
Les's
Not
turn.
fair.
What do you, this is your quick buffs. What are you, throwing down?
Les gives everyone in the party a shield extract, so everyone gets +4 to their AC. And
You should put.
I'm gonna be basically readying my mutagen to take that when I see them. I drink my
So-
mutagen.
Well, yeah. I mean, I'll cast my shield other when they come, of course.
Yeah.
Okay.
So
You guys see a carriage approach, Sveltna, you got buffs?
everyone's got
Yes.
+4.
I'm going to apply.
Apply yourself.
See, I don't think taking their strength down. We'll throw a death blade poison onto my
Yeah, you want to lower dex.
longsword.
Okay.
No, I want to
you
lower
need
their
a great
con.
sword?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, sorry, my con.
Last thing I'm going to need is everyone's stealth modifiers as they currently are.
Okay. Just the modifier?
Yeah,
Not
so like if you have plus
roll?
10 to stealth,
Yeah.
I have
And then he
exactly
rolls
that.
our combined stealth.
we're going to do a group
Oh.
stealth.
Oh.
Plus 10.
Plus 6.
Well, in that case, I will use invisibility instead.
Okay.
So,
Would
do you
Add that
want
to
it
your
with
stealth
the...
check?
Yeah, give me
Do you
the
want the
bonus.
bonus from that as well?
Yes, please.
Plus 30, or what is it? I have to
20
check
for the
invisibility.
stealth.
Is
Or
it only
20
20?
for
20
invisibility.
for invisibility.
Okay, so 31 for me.
So I'm missing Edward.
What do you mean you're missing?
What's your stealth?
What's your stealth
You
modifier?
fucking-
My stealth modifier, of course.
What do you
Um,
mean I'm missing? I'm right here.
It's probably bad. Oh, it's not
Sucker
bad. It's
blue.
+5.
So there's 5 of you, say? No, I'm missing the 6th.
Yeah,
So I've
mine's
got-
plus 13.
Oh, you're plus 13? Okay.
Yeah.
So just let me do some quick math here. 16, 21, 52, 57, and 70 exactly. Divided by the number of party members is 6. So let's give you 12. So someone roll a d20 plus 12. Dibs it.
I dibs it. Oh, he already got it.
Yeah, but you dibsed it.
Yeah, you dibs it. That's why I said
Oh,
dibs
okay,
it.
cool.
But what if Findles is lower? Then you're all going to be pissed.
Tough.
Well, no.
Hey!
dibs-
That's it.
That's hilarious.
It was meant to be. All right, your group stealth is 25. So eventually you see dust picking up on the road, and a carriage comes lumbering into town. You see a close carriage with the following riders.
It's a Hall thing.
Did I spell it wrong?
Yeah.
Whatever.
I don't get it. Are the Hull things prisoners?
Of course.
Yes. As established in a previous one, they captured a couple halflings from
Maybe we could have reasoned with them.
Halflings aren't really magical in any sort of regard, so.
We should
No,
have.
I think they just kept thinking that we're gnomes. Like an idiot.
Oh my god, look at that. They're shifting
Yeah.
at a different speed from their carriage.
We should have
Maybe
been
they're
like,
mages.
Yo, you guys are sending these fucking people to like Auschwitz. Like, do you really want to do that? And they'd be like, oh man, no way.
No.
and they start moving closer. If the party wants to act at one time, let me know.
Just so you guys know, I plan on throwing a nauseating bomb while they're clustered like that.
It's probably a good idea.
Yeah, but wait till they're like closer to the
Wait till you
attackers.
see the
Maybe
whites
the
of
dogs
their
will
eyes.
smell us, though.
It's possible.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking.
They don't seem to smell you. I rolled for wind direction.
Wow, okay. That's pretty cool.
Can I throw it now?
Yes, you may.
cast bomb.
Sveltna throws her voice to Leslie and says, "Now."
Someone should do
Okay.
something.
Trindle casts silent image of us attacking from the other side.
Les throws a bomb.
Oh, he needs to be brought to
Sveltna
front.
imitates
Fucking cart.
Leslie's voice and throws it over to Trindle's battle and says, does anyone want to fuck me?
Accurate.
Why?
It's like the
Plus
British
2 to
from Black Wick.
believability.
Oh my! All right, let's give it a second here. Okay, so Leslie, what? Let's see here. So when you use a nauseating bomb, does it do damage to anyone but the original target?
Only the main target.
Okay, who's the main target?
It's gonna be this guy.
Yeah, he got a nat 1, so...
She doesn't know.
Oh wow! So roll a d8.
Oh, jeez.
That's not bad.
Wow.
Good
Who
fuck.
was the target? The blue
Okay.
dotted fella?
And you still missed them
Purple.
though, so they'll get fortitude saves.
Where's purple? I don't see. Oh, over there.
Yeah, they're traveling ahead. So he failed his fortitude save.
Well, I mean, you really wanted the AoE, is what you wanted, and. you
What's
still
the
get
DC,
that.
Carl?
17.
That one's actually a lot higher. So the 2 dogs fail, and the
Nice.
2 dudes pass.
Ah, see.
Oh, that first dog was the nat 1? Damn it.
Yeah. And I know they all say plus 10, but that was just me. Yeah. It's easier just to roll the same thing over again and adjust. Oh, I didn't need those. So, Thurindle, you throw down a battle. Can you mark the squares in which the battle's happening?
Sure. I'll overclock it as well.
Okay. Gary, you get a surprise as well.
He's still.
Gar will creep through the woods, getting closer to them.
So, what is your weapon, anyways?
It's a longsword.
Arete would approve.
What's the scale here? Can I
It's
move?
normal.
Oh,
It's the correct scale.
Gar,
I know some of the buildings are a little off, but whatever.
No big deal.
Okay,
Alright.
It's,
Anna.
I guess I will use. I'll start combat by casting sleep, and I'll use my gauntlets to overcharge on the horses.
Okay. And
Hopefully,
that takes
they have less
around,
than 4 HD. Yes, it does.
That's not a bad idea.
Edward.
I will cast Cause Fear on the double gunslinger dude.
It's a cone.
It's a cone.
Yes, Matt.
If only I looked.
With all due respect. It
So.
also doesn't affect people lower than
Oh, 5
6
HD. Okay, in that case.
which they might not be, because my deep slumber worked on them last time we were here, but that affects 10 hit dice.
Okay, so ba-ba-da-ba. Fuck it. I'll try it. I'm just looking at the range. Wait, does it say a cone? Yeah, no, it says the affected creature becomes frightened. And it says the target is one living creature, so I do think it's targeted.
Yeah, it is targeted, actually.
Oh, wow, I fucked it up. I can't believe it.
guess you should have read it.
I know, right? I feel like a big asshole.
See, that's the best.
You should feel like a big asshole. Right
And
now.
the range is 42.
I just assumed. I
So
was
you
even
can
going to
will
make a
save?
smart ass comment about being like, oh, Matt keeps playing spellcasters and doesn't know how spells work.
Well,
It's a good
well,
thing you
well.
didn't say that.
Here we are. Well.
Says the witch. But yeah, so he has to do a will save.
No, he doesn't.
No, his HD is too high, so it doesn't do anything.
Oh, okay, so it doesn't work.
Leslie already went.
God
So, Schveltna.
Oh, that's a shit spell I'll never use.
As a move action, can I lay my sword on the ground in a way that the blade won't get the poison wiped off it?
Sure.
Okay. And then I'm going to quick draw my bow and fire on purple dot.
Okay. That's a hit.
23 damage.
Okay, he takes a crossbow bolt to, or sorry, I guess it'd be a
Just an arrow.
Yeah, he takes an arrow to the gut and he says, "Oh!" Sorry, 24?
Yeah, 23.
23, okay.
Easy.
And let's get them on the initiative order. I'll get them to move together, so I'll give them an average initiative of that. Okay, so that's 16.4.
Spell was I thinking of that does a cone?
Their turn. You hear, ambush! So this guy with the double gunslinger grabs the halfling by the hair and points a pistol at her, and he says, "Call off your men or I'll blow her brains out."
Well, that's not good.
Why didn't
that's
we?
what I
Why
wanted.
didn't we think
That's-
about this?
I mean, I was. That's why I wanted to cause fear him. But okay.
He says, these two take ready to actions against the assailants in the bushes. The guy in the straw hat points a rifle at, what's the blue gun? He points a pistol at Leslie, and the dude pulls a giant two-handed crossbow at Schveltna.
Do we know what the girl's name is that we had captured?
Flo.
Flo?
Yeah.
We got Flo in here.
Don't.
We'll
He
kill her
says-
if you.
Actually,
You'll
that's not
kill her if
bad.
you don't stop.
Sheldon pipes up and imitates Flo's voice and says, "Please, Pa."
Okay, bluff check.
Wait, is that her father?
Bluff check, Schveltna.
Something like that. They're related to each other somehow.
I don't know. Chances are it's her.
No,
father or uncle.
hold on. You already said it though,
Yeah.
so.
He's like, bull fucking shit. Flo knows I hate that piece of shit.
Fucking shit!
God damn it.
I swear to God, and he like lifts the halfling off the ground by their hair and shoves the gun like right into her temple. She's like, "I'll blow her brains out."
You do that, none of you get out of
You're
here
gonna-
alive.
He says, "It already looks like my odds are punched. So you go. If you came here for the girl, you got until I count to 3 before she turns into pudding and paint for my wagon."
Can you count to 6? That's one round of combat.
All right, we surrender.
This is
Thorindel
not
has
you.
the illusions start to surrender.
Okay. He says, "All right, now come out where I can see yous."
Thorindel
You can't
has
see
the
us.
Oh yeah, I guess he can see it, so he doesn't make that demand. That's a
Idiot.
good point, Bird.
I stand up
says-
from the forest. Fooled you. Oh.
Shit.
Looks like you got the drop on us, so let's all talk, all gentlemanly like.
So Sveltna has to actually speak from.
Yeah,
over
for
there.
everybody.
I mean,
What?
I like to think it's just her doing bad impressions of everyone.
Well,
No,
it's
I'm
kind of like
over
I'm
it.
puppeteering the movements and
and
she's
then I'm
making
doing
the
everyone's
sounds.
voices.
Oh. Okay,
And I work-
so I guess it's negotiating with Lesgar, Anna, and Edward.
Tell them that since we have the advantage, we make the rules, and if they let their hostages go, they can live.
Wait, what?
But
Wait.
like we're trying to do this from hiding without them.
Yeah, they don't know we're in here.
I know. That's why I said
yeah,
to
so we'll
Sveltna.
get
Yeah,
the-
Sveltna's supposed to stay.
Oh, I thought you were
Yeah,
saying it.
so I'm
out
gonna-
loud.
No,
I said
no.
to Sveltna, tell them that.
You guys were casting spells. You broke cover when you initiated them in combat.
Which is true, but
Let me just throw a nauseating
I don't
bomb
see
at him.
any reason why we can't still be hidden.
Yeah, you're bending the rules now.
Okay, so
Who's all busted? Just me?
Pretty much everyone.
Let me just throw a bomb at him.
he's gonna
Kill the
shoot
hostage.
her.
He's got a ready action to shoot the girl in the head.
All right, let's negotiate.
Listen, you
We got
wish
the up-
to
Don't forget, we got the upper hand.
walk away
bring
from
these
this?
prisoners to the. I wish I had written the name of the place down.
Feldowin?
Yeah, that's right, Feldowans. To the Feldowin prison.
Well, he says, well, that's where they wind up. I don't care where they go. So, tell you what, why don't you just back off now and I'll be on my way. I'll roll my prisoners out of the wagon about a mile down the road. Doesn't that sound lovely? You can get your people back. We can go on our way. You got my word on it.
Now you
But
tell
the
him leave
Clover
him
and
here.
ship must be armed, I'm sure.
He says, it likely is, but that ain't
much?
my concern.
How much are the prisoners worth to you?
Now tell him and drop him here.
He says, well, that's an agreement between me and them there short-bearded fellas.
What are they paying you?
Well, surely we could match or do a better price.
22 cents motive.
Yeah, he knows he's kind of on the back foot. He is totally willing to even blow the brains of this halfling out, but it looks like he's got, like, with your high sense motives, both on Beard and Edward, like, he's not just, like, he is ready to kill her, but he's also got, like, another trick up his sleeve if anyone tries anything. What it is, you're not exactly sure.
Do they know we're in here now, or?
Oh, they can see you.
Basically, what is the point of killing that person and then
How-
having
how
all of you
about-
die?
He's called motherfucking leverage.
You have no
You
leverage.
came here for. He says you came here for a reason. I doubted you
Yeah.
stopped by to see the scenic fishing town of
Yeah, but hey,
Prudence. I think that
Stop
you
talking, Mr.
are
Sir.
here for a reason.
We came here for a reward, okay? Now, whether we get it by bringing those people back or we get it by murdering you, taking everything you have and selling it, it doesn't matter to us. So how about you cut your losses, you let them go, and you go about your merry way? I'd rather
Let
not
them-
waste the ammo on you.
just let him go here, and we'll let you go on your way. You saved
let's
your life
roll a
and your.
diplomacy check there, Carl.
Can I assist?
Yes.
Well, it's just a straight up D20. It's more of an intimidate.
He's not undead, so I guess it's only 17. Oh,
God.
good thing Leslie fucking did it.
Well, I mean, I always have.
I'll let you assist Edward on that. He says.
I
He
always
can't
get
assist
bad,
me.
I always get
He
bad
can't.
charisma
He can't
rolls.
assist me though.
Oh, is that a drawback you have or something?
Yeah, it's my curse.
Okay, so he
It's
says.
whatever Edward rolls, I guess.
Well, here's the thing. I let these pretty little short folk go. What assurances do I have that? By the way, the dogs have become unnauseated, and the guy with the beard and the crossbow says to them, it's like, hold, boys. He says, what assurances do I have that me and my kin get out of here all safe and sound?
You haven't done anything to us. We don't. We're not after your blood.
You have our word. What more would you ask of us?
He says, all right, but you're going to assure me that you won't just run us down once you have what you want back.
Scout's honor.
And as a matter of fact, you'll see us vanish before your eyes.
He says, I figured you were mages. I saw you fluttering about the compound.
No, we just
I
went through a
reckon
really
I
stealth-
guess I am outmatched by you magic folk. He says,
just
he says, he's like, Cletus. Cletus says, yeah, boss. Well, why don't you come on over? Let the short little man and the back out. Show him our
Sense
good
motive. I think that he's
Yeah.
bluffing
doing
or
his shit.
something.
I think he's got an explosive on the guy.
Well, or they've got like a minigun in the back and something. Like,
you guys think he's above board?
Wait, what is he? What is he trying to do?
Move slowly. Don't
Can I-
startle the fine folk.
May I just say one thing?
Yeah.
Because I was casting sleep, but I wouldn't like. There's nothing that said I was trying to see whether or not I could interrupt it. Are we gonna rule that I don't have to cast it?
Yes.
Okay, in that case, can I prepare a slumber hex on that motherfucker then?
This one?
Yeah.
Yeah.
The guy
So I
with
guess
the
you would
hostage.
still be hidden.
Yeah.
Now,
Just-
Cletus is moving slowly. He's like, I don't think it's a good idea, boss. I think we should hold him in hand. He's like, I'm the fucking charge here, Cletus. You shut your damn trapper.
how about we get to see the hostages, see if they're fine?
Well, he's like going
He
to
says,
release them
no,
right
no,
now.
no, no. All right, Shorty, you're free to go. And this guy kind of stumbles out of the cart and runs hurriedly over. He says, thank you, sir. Thank you.
No worries, buddy. Just stay hidden. I'll try to help the others.
Fuck.
Now, I'm going to get my horses to turn around, okay? I'm going to get them to do it nice and slow. So what I'm going to do is get my brother and his mutts out of the way, too. Is that acceptable?
I say we kill him.
You still
I
have
agree. What do you others say?
Yeah, I'm gonna go pee.
What?
Yeah,
Did you say go? I'm gonna go pee.
you can have your friends get on the cart, but why don't you at the same time you leave some of the other hostages?
He's like, all right, wait until the carriage turns around to let the pretty girl go. Get out of here, ugly. See, I'm a man of my word. You got 2 out of 3 of them, okay? Now, this pretty thing here is going to be the last thing I drop. Now, I can see that these people aren't real. Get rid of them. Go on, mage, send them back.
He would have to.
Yeah, he did.
Oh, you really?
Yep. He got a nat 20 on his will save.
Well, I mean, he'd have to interact with them, is what I'm saying.
They're kind of in his square, so...
Eh.
All right.
All right, now we're talking all pretty like. He's like, I'm going to start turning the cart around. Go on, nice and slow. Nice and slow.
What's
One
going
little-
on?
Yeah.
That's not what he said.
That's
not what we said.
What happened? You go too fast.
I like it how the cart's shaking loose.
Kill the girl.
The cart turns into a tank. Dun da 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 da.
The music from Close Encounters of the Third Kind.
He says, I appreciate what you're letting me all do, folks. You know, I'm sorry if we took someone who was dear to you, but we're just trying to survive, that's all. You understand. Sometimes we got to do what we don't like to do in order to live another day.
Yeah. Right now, the correct move to survive is to let the pretty girl go.
He says, no problem. He says, on the count of 3, I'm going to get my brother here to crack the reins on the whip. It's going to send us skitting on out of here, and I'm going to push the girl off the cart at the same time, all right?
Got a deal.
1, 2, 3. He kicks the girl off the back of the cart. The crack of the whip sounds, and the cart speeds ahead.
Kill
60.
them!
No. No, we let him go.
Are you going to chase them?
No, fuck
I don't
that.
think so. I don't see any reason.
Sveltna was going to start running this way.
Well, all right,
I mean-
everybody, group up. Let's drink the extract and get the fuck out.
Sveltna, where are you going?
Going to
Sveltna.
head them off. I thought that was just a plan to get them out of there.
No, I don't think we
No,
need
it's
to
all
fuck
right. We got what we came for. When we come back, we can tell the Teresian government about them. They can do something about it. I think we got our mission done.
I reckon.
Even if we kill them,
Where did you go?
even if we kill them, they got other family and they're still gonna do stuff. And if we kill their families, maybe they'll be even more mad.
Yeah, we should kill their families. I'm with Edward. I like evil.
What the fuck are you talking about?
Fine, let's go.
All right.
To
The
the-
party
Stay at the
decides
back of
to
the line.
avoid the conflict with the Darling family.
Into the shadow plane.
Heads into the shadow plane and are shadow walking back to Abbott Shore.
We'll get
Now,
close.
you are
Go
pardon?
ahead, Drew.
You are shadow walking with civilians.
I
This
guess
could compromise your stealth.
I guess maybe we shouldn't
Sure that
shadow walk
you-
unless we have to.
I was kind of thinking, if only just to get some distance between us and them. I still don't trust that fucking guy.
Yeah, that sounds like a good idea.
Like, look, maybe maybe it will give us a way to the hostages. We just saved their life, so hopefully they're grateful enough to keep this little secret.
You know, we
Plus-
can't just like keep showing people that you guys are mages and then.
Well,
be
what do you
like,
want to do?
"It'll-
Walk past
it'll
the
be
homicidal
fine."
cowboys?
We saved their life. It'll be fine.
I
Like
start
eventually,
slapping
someone's
someone.
gonna be like, "That wasn't good enough."
Yeah, it's good. It's called good PR. I think I heard that word somewhere once.
Fine,
If
let's
we
go.
show
Here
mages
come.
can be good people, maybe their mind will change.
I miss
Do
you.
a shot of your demon come and take us wherever you're taking us.
Edward
so-
actually laughs at that.
Just for a party contingency sake, are you guys walking back to Abbott Shore or you shadow
I think
walk?
we're going to shadow walk a short distance and then walk the rest of the way,
Yeah.
That's silly. Why would we shadow walk a short distance?
just to get away.
That's not
from-
dangerous. We're in
They're like, oh, I'm gonna
it's
fly from Sault Ste.
dangerous.
Marie to Sudbury, and then I'm gonna
You know,
drive
that's a
to
good
Ottawa.
idea. Look, I did prepare some bread. We should do a whole picnic in the Shadow Realm. Or
Don't
the
don't
outside.
listen to it. We're only going a short.
Why can't
Oh,
I
wait.
hear these guys
Carl.
anymore?
Carl.
Because we don't want you in the call.
Carl.
This is so dumb, though. Why don't we
Because
just
it's
shadow walk?
dangerous. Because there's monsters, and if they fucking die to some random monster, it's going to be entirely pointless.
It's more dangerous in the shadow plane than it is on the material plane, as a heads up.
Yeah, that's
like
what I mean.
significantly more.
So
Well,
we spend
Yeah,
a little bit of time
understandably.
to minimize the risk, but also make sure that they can't just follow us back.
Yeah.
Like if they fucking just go over to the docks and the Clovarians are over there and they're like, yeah, there's a bunch of people hiding in the woods up there with your hostages. Let's go kill them. Like they're gonna find us really fast.
Yeah, that's bad news.
You think with the three of them, though, you guys you're that worried?
That's my vote. Like
That's what I mean. So, yeah, we'll just shadow walk a short distance. Let's do it.
All right.
I
so
want
you
to
guys
shadow
hop
walk
into-
a medium distance.
D100, please, Carl.
You're gonna do both.
Roll a D100, Carl.
But he's only doing a medium distance. Can he roll a d50? Oh god damn it, Carl, you fucked us.
High is good.
I
Hey,
guess good.
well,
Not when it's odd.
Yeah. Can you roll? Can you roll a? Oh, Benzel, you know me
Everything's
so well.
backwards, remember?
Oh, when it's odd, what the fuck?
So
Can
you guys
roll a
decide to,
survival check.
you decide to abandon the hostages in the Shadow Realm. Wait, we didn't say that. All right, a deep percentage.
You get super lost.
Shit! No, you have to play 7.
You guys get majorly lost in the Shadow Realm. At one point,
Is-
you get
We'll just pop
entirely
out and find out where
turned
we are.
around. No, you guys think you're going in the right direction. As you
turn around,
do-
Drew.
What's that? Well, you guys don't have anything to navigate by. As you disappear into the Shadow Realm, you lose a halfling.
Oh, shit.
God
It was
damn
right behind me. What the hell?
You guys, as you're walking through the Shadow Realm, you have a feeling you're being stalked, but no one can see anything. I'd like perception checks from the entire party.
How about we
Can
just
we-
leave the Shadow Realm? Hey
Can we
guys,
get
look,
out now?
You want to just?
we've
Okay.
left the
this-
Shadow Realm.
We're not just dipping out of the Shadow Realm, not knowing where we are.
Why not? We can just lay the land.
Oh, it
find
turns
out
out
where
we
are.
walked a mile to the west. We dip out of the Shadow Realm. I guess we're just in the water now.
of the slavers. Damn.
We would
in
know.
the prison.
We would know
do you
that
have
we
a copy
haven't-
of the? Do you have a copy of the master map, like the world map?
There's a difference between being lost
I
and knowing how
do.
much distance you've traveled.
Could you send that to me?
Yeah, it'll just take me a moment to.
Drew, if I turn
if you
into
want, I think I do have it. It's probably gonna be faster for me to send it. So I got
Why?
better internet. But it's a picture, so you know what? Maybe it
Yeah,
doesn't fucking
Lamette,
matter.
want to just fire it off to me?
Cool. I'll do that. Well, we'll see who's faster.
It should raise.
Nameless. Just before Leslie cancels the spell, you think you see what looks like a giant serpent in the dark. But as he cancels the spell, like it kind of like swooshes over you as you guys wind up back on the material plane. The girl's screaming as she's holding on to the right arm of her halfling friend, whose arm is now a bloody nub. Like, she's holding his hand, like his arm, but like he's not attached to it. Did I lose you guys?
No.
No, I'm listening.
Yeah,
Fucking-
she's screaming nonstop.
Jeez.
Well, what do you guys want to do?
Is there anything we can do to help?
I don't know. She's just screaming, holding onto an arm that was originally the halfling she was holding onto.
And Anna will rush over and try to like embrace her so she's not looking at the arm, and then try to like gesture to Sveltna or somebody to take the arm out of her hand and do something with it.
Yeah, I'll try and remove the arm.
She's still screaming as like, and she's crying, and she's like, I don't know what that was. What? And she's like hyperventilating, like she all of a sudden like looks really flush and then passes out. She's still holding the arm in a death grip.
Oh, well then, when she passes out, I'll just rip it out of her hands.
Hey, lover. You eventually pry the arm free, Schveltna.
Yeah, I can't find the fucking map.
It's okay. Knowledge geography.
I sent it in Skype, of course.
Oh.
I didn't see it.
There you go. I send it in Skype, of course, as I am infallible, unlike other retards.
Are you sure you sent it? I don't see it.
It might be still uploading. That might be the...
See, I told you.
Yeah, so you guys are in a strange area. It is kind of swampy where you are. It's swampy and doesn't look very hospitable. Santander's talking to himself. He's mumbling about something.
Santander, what's
He seems-
troubling you?
He says, fucking things. I bet they let Ricky near my designs. Ricky fucks everything up.
He's
It's
worried about
entirely possible they let Ricky see your schematics.
Those fuckers better not have.
For Ricky's sake, I hope not.
Hell. He says, got any tobacco?
Unfortunately, Gorgon is not with us.
Did you just want a handout, Drew?
Oh no, it's just I was gonna look. Anyways,
I
you
don't
guys
take no
eventually, you
motherfucking
guys are a high
handouts.
enough level that you eventually make it back to Abbott Shore. Do you want to use the shadow plane again?
No.
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 Yes.
Why?
I saw my trophy right before you
I
sucked
want
me
to
out of
travel
there.
from the entrance of Abbott Shore to my house in the shadow plane.
You're gonna need Leslie. You're probably one of the least able to navigate the shadow plane.
But I'm the most able to enter it.
Now the
It is
problem is though with
Debatable.
And it's
you
the
could do it,
outside.
Leslie, but like you really run the risk of like popping up somewhere in Abbott Shore.
Dro, you
Where you
need
could
to
be-
know when and when not to entertain me.
Okay, so I'm just gonna ignore everything Carl says. There we go.
Everything.
Oh, I just got it.
Probably
Yeah.
the best bet.
Might as well save it again.
Why not, right? I actually
yeah.
have this tattooed on my forearm.
How do you
So you
save a
go-
photo?
So we go turn these guys in.
If you click it, it'll go to like this a Skype temporary folder. I think you can right click it and view it in the folder, and then you can cut and paste it somewhere.
Yeah. So you guys were on the northwest of the Blue Island there off the coast of that continent. And yeah. So yeah, you guys just eventually make it down to Abbott Shore. Mama Marta, as you return the one halfling, says, did they ship the other one out?
No, he
Poor Greg.
didn't make the trip back.
Oh, I see. What claimed him?
My friend's inexperience.
Really?
She says, that is unfortunate.
What's my experience?
Really? You could have said like, oh god damn it.
It was hunted
And
by
Rob-
a creature. Like,
And Maggie hasn't said a thing. Is she all right?
I hope so.
How has she been on the trip
Pretty
back?
much like she refuses to talk. Like she's got some severe shock and probably some psychological trauma.
I mean, look, it's probably
She-
being a captive, but
And it
those
can
evil
fix her.
people.
Bluff check, Edward.
All right, here goes the bluff.
well,
check.
we're the ones who scarred her.
No,
20.
She says,
monsters did.
that's strange. But you returned one of my people to me, and for that I'm very grateful. She says, if you ever need a favor from the halflings, I would be more than happy to help you.
Cool.
Swelda says, the favor goes both ways. Don't hesitate to ask. And holds her hand out to shake her hand.
She,
That doesn't
she
even make
grabs your
sense.
hand and like sandwiches your hand between her hands.
Can we not let her talk?
The rest of you return Santander to where are my handouts?
If you
Elements.
ever need help from the halflings,
Just call it
you
yourself.
can ask. I assume you have pull with them. I don't.
They're not very nice.
Well, if I have, if I ever need to
I know.
grab something in a tight space, I'll call you.
I know this noble girl.
Smoke's
She's
not
really
right.
cool. Her name's Cassie. She's the best.
Totally get
You return Santander to Colonel Boris Radblaw. Says, well, it appears you have succeeded in your task. And he hands over a chest filled with reward money. And
No
he
need
says,
to pay us.
what?
Yeah, no, we do need to get.
Svelta, I will fucking gag you.
We'll take her share then.
He says, no, it is for service to your nation. The Torresians thank you. Is there anything we should know about what was going on?
Yeah, all of the prisoners are on this prison island.
He says,
I tell them where the prison island is.
Fell
he
down.
says, we're well aware that is one of the most guarded prisons in all of.
And there's
Yeah,
this
over
family, the Darlings, that are hunting people.
Says it was
Yes.
the Darlings doing. Ah,
They
they
were
really
smuggling
stepped up their game.
people out of Abbott's Shore.
Yeah,
He
there's a
spits into a spittoon as he's chewing on his chewing tobacco. It says, filthy Empire loyalists.